Ladies and gentlemen, Tati Vance here, and welcome to another live stream. How has everyone been? Did try to stream last week, but the 30Ks were just brutal, weren't they? It was really, really bad last week. How did everyone else get on? It's better now. Well, whoa, better now. Let's not go too far. I've not really tried it extensively, so we'll have to see how we get on. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it was brutal. To do that Cutlass video that I made, no, this is no joke, it took about 8 hours and 10 minutes. Just trying to make that video. I did miss bits in it, and that was because I just couldn't, the game would not allow me to complete it. I tried to fly to Daymar 9 times. I flew there, crashed. I did it in the end though. What I ended up doing is it did actually crash at the end of the video, so I had to sort of chop it up a bit. You know what I mean? So there was a bit missing off the end, but you know, yeah, I could have waited, couldn't I? But my take I was a bit excited to show you guys. That's all. You know, new shiny toy. Apparently the airlocks are all working now as well. They all pop out apparently. No 30k so far. Oh, solid. Fingers crossed. I have noticed I've got a couple of extra ships as well. I don't know why I've got this one. Is this a new loaner one? Maybe one of you guys know. That's not mine. That's not mine neither. What else we got? I think that's about it. Even the AI are not derpy, are they, Scott? Really? I'll believe that when I see it. What I think we could do, just try some basic stuff first. Let's not go too far. We'll try... My starting cash is pretty good. As the Karak will be coming, do you reckon they're going to do a reset on the Karak? I wouldn't have thought so. If they're going to put the ship in game, there's no real reason for for them to do a reset. Let me just take a small amount of this. I do. I don't think I can't remember. I think the last time I used this ship was when I did the ship review, like, God, a long time ago. The freelance I've read was a loaner to fix a loading screen bug. Alright. I too have a freelancer. Alright. Yeah, because there was a duplication thing, wasn't there? If you remember. There was a duplication issue with the freelancers, wasn't there? Yeah, we can give the 890 jump mission a go a little bit later. I just want to check something first and make sure that the bases is working in the cargo. I believe it is, but... And also, I haven't... That's what the FPS is like as well. I heard some reports that someone's getting, like, freaking pants FPS. Is that the same for you guys? Did that not come up? Oh. That seems alright to me. There is a way now also to turn the old film grain off, isn't there? Have you noticed? In here, in options, graphics, right down the bottom, you can turn it off. I can't see a freaking difference. I've turned it on and off and I'm like, I don't know. We turn it on. Maybe you have to like... Maybe I should like stand there and look like that. Okay. Freaking hell. You got to have eyes like Superman to be able to tell the difference. Yeah, this is my own account. This is my one. Freaking shiny, isn't it? It's like a big shiny baked bean can without the wrapper on it. I don't think it's permanent, no. I think it's a loaner to sort of bug out. Okay, we've got boxes in here. That was it, wasn't it? Because that's all we could take. Bit weird how they get him in that door. Do you reckon them boxes will go through that door? I don't think they will, you know. Bit weird. But anyway. Let's power up. They're probably just leaving it in to serve fix a issue out. Big bug freelancer, that's it, yeah. Yeah, we can't complain, can we? I mean, the freelancer's a cracking ship as well.
Hello, how can Miss help you today?
Was that ball always there? I remember that. I haven't been in this ship for a long time. I've got the freelancer miss. Things can be different between ships, I guess. Let's let the old shields power up a little bit first before we start moving. Yeah, I can't see a difference. Has anyone else seen the difference with the old field grain stuff? Any supermen or superwomen in chat? Lost titanium, gold and diamond and hauling? Oh, that's pretty pants, isn't it?
Launch sequence complete.
Here we go. Where we were going to go. Let's just move off the pad a little bit. There is a ship below us, but we should be alright.
Thank you, and please visit again.
We'll move over a little bit more, shall we? Let's park it there while I set my my coordinates. And we are going... Actually, we're going a bit further out, aren't we? We're going... I think it's this one, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. And we're coming back with... Not waste, I can't remember. Scrap, isn't it? That was it. Just give it a bit of a blast, eh? Let's start the stream with actually making some money rather than losing it all. Hey, Valenti up the top there. This is live? Yeah, it's live. Absolutely live. Good evening. What's wrong with the Nightbot? Is he doing something crazy? I'll turn him off. Oh god, the freaking Nightbot there. Ye old glory days. Stop spamming caps. Oh, the good thing about it is that he lets you post it. He just just gives you a bit of a shout out. Where's the Polaris coming? That's going to be a while. That's going to be a while yet, I should imagine. What GPU have I got? I've got my PC specs here somewhere. There we go. Saved up, sold children. Took me a long time to get all of this. It wasn't like I just went out and bought it, like 6 years. Sold loads of stuff in the loft. You know, chipped away at it. Also a bit of PayPal credit as well. Where's the... This is what I don't like about this freaking thing. The station was there, wasn't it? I'll give you... anyone see it? Do we actually... Oh, it's over here. Is it over here? It's like you can't even see it because it's the sun. It's... Oh, that's better, isn't it? You can see it. I think it's over that way. Is that it there? That's it there, isn't it? That was weird. Why do we stop there?
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel.
Yeah, I've reduced the chat delay down. It's on low... It's on medium latency now. You can't totally turn it off, or it just goes all juddery. Here we are. Flying in. Probably do a little bit of zoom out as well, couldn't we? That's what I like about these ships as well. Easy to maneuver. Stop freaking quickly. Wonder when the Corsair will be available as a ship package upgrade. I'll tell you, there is something that is really handy. I mean, it's not just on my Discord, but there's another... If you go to my Discord or the Star Citizen Discord, there's a section in there where you can actually see every single change that Star Citizen make on the site. So when they do a package upgrade, like, or, you know, put something back into Warbond or anything like that, you get the notification in there. I know it's a bit of a pain in the arse looking, but that's the only way you're really going to know. They're always changing the packages and the and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. It's working now. Probably couldn't play it. Maybe the field game is only when the sunlight hits your screen. You reckon? Sure, that's a good point. Should we try and look at that? Oh, now of course the sun's gone, isn't it? And we're not even moving anyway, so let's just try it now. Blurry bit on the screen there, looks clear there. Is that a big rock in front of us? I think it is. Alright, quickly turn it off. The other way. That looks exactly the same. Oh dear. Maybe it's not even working. It's a high possibility. Very high possibility. How is my CPU? How's my CPU on the system playing? Star Citizen. It's alright. I can probably show you actually. Look, so I'll just press this a minute. Slow down. Let me just have a quick look. Hang on one sec. Oh, that's the only problem when you flick back. One sec. And we're going to go to... One second. Can I actually... There we go. You can see there. I mean, it's pretty freaking... It is pretty hardcore on the old CPU there, I must admit. I'd be lying to say it's not, considering the CPU. Don't know why that one there is a bit cooked up, isn't it? 16 gig as well. I'm streaming, so maybe a gig and a bit there, maybe for the stream as well. It could be... I don't think there's a lot of that for the stream, to be fair. I reckon just maybe 5%. And the GPU is not even running at max anyway. I'm only running in 2K. So, yeah. It handles it. Let's find out where we're going now. Where's the bloody station gone now? There it is. You have a level 3 crime stat. Oh no. Speed this up a bit. I can't quite see the station. I'm going to smash into it in a second. That looks good.
Caution, thrusters overheating.
Let's do a request while we're here. Probably gone a little bit too far forward here, haven't I? Did they fix the claim jumpers? What's that? What do you mean? What's that? Wasn't aware of that one. Landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
And down we go.
Starboard collision.
That was a really gentle landing there.
Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, the mission. Well, we'll give it a bit of a go later. There's some other missions there we can try as well. To be fair, a lot of the missions in the previous patches didn't work, did they? Yeah, I've got 4K on it as well. Obviously, streaming it is just not really ideal, is it? And secondly to that, I can't really see a difference in 4K on a 27-inch screen between the 4K monitor and my 2K. And I'd rather have the higher refresh rate, to be honest, on the 2K. Is that button working? You can actually run it on your laptop. There is what's it called again? There's that gaming service. Is this lift working? Let's turn that off while we're here as well. I bet it's going to open now. I'm doing this. I knew that was going to frickin' happen. Of course it opens now. I'm looking at this, eh? And of course it closes as soon as I close them. Actually, it was probably coming a long way away, wasn't it? That would sort of make sense. Oh, yeah, I use 1440 as well. I think, yeah, 4K and a 55-inch TV is definitely what you need to do. That's a totally different ball game. Absolutely, because obviously the size of the screen, you benefit from the 4K. Oh, someone up the top a little while ago said, "What mic do I use?" I'm using the AT Rhodes, an NT2. What about the? Instead, is it dead? What do you mean? I don't get what you mean there, mate. Yeah, going back to the old your laptop, there's a gaming service there, isn't there, that you can use. It's this way. Like the Google do it as well. Right, where's the sell place here? It's all changed now, isn't it? Hello, mate. You're right over there. Where is the trade terminal? Down this way? Server room. And the other guy was probably looking as well. This freaking crazy room. I thought that was a bug at first. It's really weird, isn't it? Rest area. Oh yeah, the AI have totally... Actually, well, I'll give that. They're half fixed. These ones, what's she got on? She's got on a bit of a weird outfit, isn't she? Still standing on tables. This guy... He's got grass in there, look. Is that... is that a bug? Freaking in a lot of grass, little bit of grass in there. That is a bit odd, isn't it? Maybe someone got the train thing wrong or something. There's all grass around here as well. That's got to be a bug. It might not be. Hot dogs. Bar down there. And a buddy. This is not where I want to be, is it? Where's the train terminal? I can't see the train terminal. Can I jump over here? Let's try getting on there. There we go. No problem. Wow, this is quite a big, chunky old rest stop. Quite quiet though, isn't it? It's almost like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. Juice bar, pizza. Oh wow, look at flying pizza, look. That's pretty cool. Juice bar. Noodle bar. Look at the noodles. Nowhere near though. It's admin area, is it? Okay, back upstairs. You would expect there'd been a lot more AI here, wouldn't you, like running around? If it's not this way, it's got to be back this way, I guess. You need to get to the admin on the other side of the RNR. What is it on? I guess I go on the... Help. Rest area. Nope. What was that over there? Nope. Security. Hangars and landing pads. No smoking. Yeah, it's running nice, isn't it? I heard some reports of some people having some issues, to be fair. Have you noticed that? Is it just me? Or look, when you're running now, look. It's like like there's no head bob at all. Look, it's like you're gliding along. It's a bit weird. Oh, I think we're probably in the right... Oh, here we go. We got there in the end. We had a bit of a navigate around. Hello, mate. No. Actually, I was going to have a chat with him. Okay. He didn't want to talk. Yeah, Shadow, that's it. Might not let me sell all of it. We'll see how we get on. I cancelled that. Hang on a sec. There's not a lot there. Okay, so I should have 0 now. According to that, no. Let's wait a minute. While we're doing that, we can buy some scrap, can't we? It's weird, isn't it? It all bugs out sometimes, this, doesn't it? It's not appearing there. It gives you in the drop down on the cell, but look, it's just not there. Let's come out and go back in. Any idea when the next fly through would be? Oh, it's hard to say. They are quite random, aren't they? Right, here we go. Sell. Illegal cargo. 0. Good, nice. Scrap. Can't see any medical now. Maybe it's all gone. Close the terminal. Yeah, just tried that. I think it's all gone now. Let me just make sure that we've got maximum amount of scrap here. Not quite. That'll do, wouldn't it? Sort of works. I mean, it does work so far. A little bit of a bug there, though. Most of the AI working, I would say. What's down here, then? Nice bit of rockery area. Oh, that was that grass from earlier. The grass looks pretty good. Not bad. And we're going back this way. Can't wait to rest and relax, enjoy your stay. No smoking. Which way did I come? Can't remember. I think it was this way. Possibly. Rings a bell. Wow, this is like a... You can't wait till you get freaking maps or something. This doesn't ring a bell at all, but... this looks good. Made it. Can't remember the freaking pad. Anyone know the pad? I could just spawn and spawn, can I, and get a fresh one? Wait for you guys in chat. I'll be surprised if one of you remember the freaking pad. I'll be very impressed, in fact. Let me just check something to see what the delay is like. Hang on. Yeah, the delay looks fine. Just checking the old chat delay. Ah, it looks fine. Just checking. I'll just spawn and spawn then, yeah? I think we're guessing. Spawn that one and spawn the other one.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
The Karak will be sold. I won't worry about that. They're going to be... it's going to be a while. And also keep in mind, once the... Oh, you said pad 3. Maybe it was, yeah. Bit risky, though. When it comes out, it's going to go on sale again, clearly, isn't it? So you've probably got quite a few opportunities to get yourself one. Not only that, they'll be selling it loads of times. I mean, between now and the final, you know, Star Citizen goes live, or the day that they stop selling ships, you've got a long time. Pad 4. Pad 4, here we come. Yeah, the location doesn't always work, Peter, sometimes. Sometimes it does tell you on the ship, you know, on the line. Sometimes it don't. Inferno. What's that? Yeah, it's nice having them standing on the... Yeah, all the... Not all the AI. Like I said, it's a 50-50 split now. If you can't see it, it's left your tracking pad. It's pad 1. Okay. Oh, here we are. Yeah, it's running all right. But then saying that, it's running well around this area, isn't it? Because this was created way before Port Olisar. After, sorry. Anyone here heard of New World? It's a new world. The Amazon game. Worth taking a look at that as well. It's not going to be for everyone. It is one of them. It's a survival MMO. Might keep you entertained while we're waiting a little bit, eh? Let's let it power up a bit, eh? Nice looking ship. Probably a little bit too shiny.
Launch sequence complete.
Set a slow speed.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Set destination. And off we go.
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear up.
Oh, they've just removed the option to buy it, have they? I won't worry about that. It'll be coming up again. I 100% guarantee... Well, okay, they can't 100% guarantee. When the Carrack comes into game, you will be able to buy it. You know, obviously, I can't 100% guarantee it, but it's sort of pretty... It's like, you know, welcome to the Carrack. Yeah, you can't buy it. Well, that's pointless, isn't it? There'll be loads more opportunities for you to get one as well. I use you. Oh, do you know what? I use some of the hotkeys, but I've just got... I like clicking on the buttons. I know I can press Y and stuff like that. I use some of them, like getting out the seat. You know, you just get into a habit of doing stuff. God, that's freaking close. Hello? Not good. There's Z or something? Power off? What happened there? Freaking everything went off.
How can this help you today? Systems on.
Wow, that is seriously close. Oh yeah, the jump in price, that's a good point. Yeah, that is one definitely good point. That is a very good point. The price may go up.
Quantum travel.
But saying that, the ship prices might go up anyway. So like you're saying, you know, up the top there, Bigfoot was saying, do I like the 600 Explorer? It's all right. We didn't even move there, did we? It's all right. I have got the Phoenix. I got it because it was the Constellation. It's a cool freaking ship, right?
Quantum travel
Is it going to work now? Yeah, I'm not really... I'm probably not going to be doing any human transportation. I just wanted the ship because it was cool. Depends if you like that sort of gameplay, if you want to do that transportation. But yeah, very good point. The character will definitely go up in price. But then saying that, all the ships will. Even the 600 will after the period of time. Yeah, you purchased it, Thomas purchased it when it was announced. Wow. I can't remember. Did I get LTI of my one? I probably did. I can't even remember now. I have to go and check. Might have pressed you. Yeah, I didn't press the button. That is a bit closer. Oh, we made it. Well, let's not say that yet. I was going to say, I made it there and back. Does auto landing even work anymore? Has anyone even tried it? Which is the auto landing button? Is it? I think it's N, isn't it? Is it N? Hold down at N. Let's try it. Oh wow. Let's have a look. God, it's doing a bit of a weird landing. It's not even centre. Oh, it works though.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
To be fair, I've had a few issues with concierge in the past. I don't that come back. I've waited a long time. Like, I mean, like 3 months sometimes. Does the game support VR as of yet? I think what they're going to do, they did do a sort of a little bit years ago, but the reality is it will 100% be VR ready, but there's just no point doing it because they'll be chasing their tail every patch because this is not like adding that physically adding stuff to the engine, you know, like core mechanics each patch. So they'll just be constantly fixing freaking VR. My guess is they're waiting to the base foundations there and they're just focusing on core gameplay, like, you know, like missions and stuff like that, and then come in and fix it all. Saying that, maybe someone in chat's tried it. We're going to the other terminal, aren't we? Over here. Can I use this one? Nope. Tried that earlier. Oh, just sneezed. Okay. All worked then, didn't it? There and back. I've got some left. Does appear I've got a little bit left. I think I had 98 to start with. So we just wait a minute. Just give it a minute. That AI character, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? The way he's walking. To some extent. Let's catch up and chat a bit. Oh, that's the other thing as well. Does anyone see what the rental price is of the Cutlass Red? I was going to go and take a look as well. See if we can actually rent one and give it a go. Because apparently the doors are fixed now. Yeah, Shadow, that's it. That was the one I was thinking of earlier. Apparently it's really good. So definitely go and try it out. Shadow's a very, very good option for you getting to Star Citizen. You don't need a great PC. It's pretty... I think, how much is it a month? Sowage? Any idea? Is it like $15 or something? I'm guessing it might be more than that, but... I mean, even if you just wanted to give it a go, what you could do is wait until a free fly. Just try Shadow out. Yeah, you might have to have a look. See how much it is. Bigfoot. Go and have a look. But Google do... Is the Shadow one the Google one? It's showing it as empty. That's weird. Maybe there's a bug. Yeah, it's empty. That was a bit weird. Maybe it just didn't catch up with the sale. Oh well, so we didn't really make that much there. We came out with 98. And we made, well, a couple of grand, didn't we? Better than losing it, I guess. We could try.
For your convenience, our automated ship
Try that.
organization system handles storage of
The Google one is rubbish, is it?
to access your craft
Stadia, whatever it is.
throughout the station.
Between 16 and 50. So it's quite
Your ship has been delivered to the
relatively
following
expensive. Is this the game that was the huge Kickstart scam? I don't think so. I mean, that was like 7 years ago. Don't know. Every game's been on Kickstarter. BO1?
Has been designated as an
I think the service has got potential. Do I think we'll all be streaming games, if you know what I mean, in the future? Probably a high possibility, you know. One of my, well, this is my, I'm going to say probably my favourite ship in the game. Not, and that's in development stage, yeah? Just like this one.
Sound resumed. Sound muted.
Power up. There was massive... So next thing we're going to have a quick look at, I'm just going to try one or maybe one mission. Maybe one AI one, see if they're actually there. Because remember last time, they just weren't there, were they? AI had bailed out.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, move forward a little bit more. I do. And let's see what we got. Personal ones. Okay, personal missions. Are they working? Well, we're not in the vicinity of anywhere. I'm glad they've increased some of these ones as well. What's this one? Should we give that a go? Pretty freaking grim, but... Not good. Was that not good mission?
Quantum travel engaged.
And we're off.
Landing gear up.
Cutlass Red is in game. Oh yes, it's a game changer for sure. But the other thing is, right, this is the other thing. With the Cutlass Red, one of the reasons why I think it's a little bit of a... It's a really good ship now. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate the support. The main reason I think it's a good ship now is because, one, if you're just doing cargo runs, small ones, brilliant, right? If you want to just... I know it's 2D mount, like just a couple of boxes here and there, right? The second thing is, if you're going to go and do like a bunker mission, I don't know if this is right or not, and I don't think it is, right? You can get out with your mates, you can go in the bunker, and if you die, you just spawn back in your freaking ship again. That doesn't seem right to me, right? That's almost like... I can see that becoming like griefing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like spawning on your teammate sort of thing. I don't know. But at the moment, that's what it is. You can actually go and do that. I might have to select the location, mightn't I? I knew I was going to do that. I need to sort this star map out, make it a little bit easier as well. There we go. So what we... Can't even see the locations nearby. Nearby locations. Can't jump to it. It's got to be done over a shelter. I can't click on it. Oh, great. It's right in front of us. That's handy, isn't it? The radar seems different. I thought the same thing, Matt. I've never seen that freaking hexagon there. It's not even a hexagon. How many sides has that got? I'm not even going to count. I haven't seen the big ball thing there neither. I don't know. Oh, actually, I'll take that back. I actually thought it was only in the other Freelancer. It looks like they've changed it in both. Maybe it was always supposed to be there, and they fixed something and it just appeared. I don't know if I like it, but... Not really sure what value it adds. I had the Aurora LN for the last 2 years, but I traded it as I was getting wrecked by AI Easy. What did you get to replace it? So our objective is over here. Oh wow, it's quite close as well. Setting cruise speed. Liners up. Yeah, you're never going to get away with grief here. I know what you mean. Oh, ultra wide, I imagine it is. Taya, your voice is so sleep. It helps me sleep. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The amount of times people have told me, like, oh, you're over-editing your audio. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Can't... I'm live streaming now. I can't edit it now, can I? It used to be the bane of my life, my voice, you know that. It's as much as, like... I do get a lot of comments, you know, about my voice. Problem I had when I was living at my sister's was when I wanted to make videos, or I couldn't stream. If I was on TeamSpeak at night talking, playing a game, I'm not joking. My neighbours would complain. My sister wouldn't be able to sleep. This is no joke. I've stood outside a shop before on the phone, and someone shouted out the window, "Shut up!" Right? You know what I mean? That's the problem. So it does come with its downsides, right? Because it's because I've got quite a, I don't know, deep tone voice. So yeah, it does come with a downside. I think you can. We're going to take a look in a bit and see if we can rent it. Aurora could be more difficult to fly because of the new flight model. Do you reckon? I don't know. "92 out. Stuck at Microtech. Oh dear. Yeah, but I suppose the positive side is... I imagine some people can't stand the sound of my voice. I mean, it's like chalk or cheese, isn't it? But that's the same with anyone making a YouTube, you know, doing YouTube videos, streaming. I like Jack Frags. I always watch Jack Frags. I'm never going to play the games he plays. I just like him and his content. My mum complained about my voice for that too. I think it's a very specific frequency. I'm lucky where I am now, and this is why I can stream now and I didn't in the past, because where I'm living now, I'm on the extension of the house. It's a Victorian house, and it's a, you know, triple bricks, solid wall. And, you know, I can put the music on full blast here. I'm not attached left or right to anyone. And where I'm attached to the house, I'm the extension, yeah? So I'm on the outer wall. I've been relegated that far away. It sounds like I have a voice synthesizer program. No, it's just it. Gotta love them guns, don't you? Awesome. Oh, can you actually interact with it, can you? No, you can't. You can do this thing. You could always do this. Oh, you could do this. So I've seen some people, like, navigate with that freaking thing. They are banished outside. Literally, yeah. That's it. Out you go. God, this is taking longer than I thought. Maybe I should have gone higher in the atmosphere. I was exiled for my voice. That's it. When I was like young, I mean, I'm nearly 40 now. I've got next year, big 40. So getting old next year I'm never really bothered with age and stuff like that, really. But yeah, 40, Jesus. You're getting on, aren't you? You're halfway through your life, aren't you? It's fair to say. On average. Hey, Lucky Duck. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. I'm well. Very well. What do you mean the back door? What's wrong with the back door? The other thing about the Cutlass Red that we didn't speak about, which is a really cool thing, once they add the proper airlock system, that'll stop a lot of people following you in your ship. So you're about to run in the back door, right? The airlock's closed, and it'd be door access control. Now I know what you're saying; they could still run in with you. I think if someone comes through a door and they haven't got access, a laser beam should literally shred them. That's my take, anyway. Oh, Peter, yeah, you're a proper old git. 54? You're not that old, Jesus. You're 39 in 2 weeks' time. 39's not... Actually, 39 is significant because the next one's 40. $37 there. Oh, we're all like... I actually look at my stats like for the audience. I've got my audience, there's no like kids here. You know, there's the age group is sort of like from... My biggest part of my audience is around 25 and up. But do you think that could be... Do you know why that also could be? Is it because it could be about disposable income here, right? Because Star Citizens is... yeah, you can jump in and buy a small ship, but you need a weapon of a PC, right? So you need cash. So you're not going to get very many, like, 13-year-olds playing unless they've, you know, got cash. 55 in April. 42. What was the big 4-0 like then, WP? Oh, look, Brad's turned 40 a couple of months ago. Jeez, mate, it's over. Game over, mate. Brad, doomed. You're 40 now. I can say that because I'm 39. My birthday's in November, so quite a way away. Am I going towards the floor now? Shit, I am, aren't I? It's 1,000 out. Can't see crap like this, can you? Okay. Do it like that, that's better. Oh, you're 20. Jesus, Zan, check you out. Wish I could go back to my 20s. Actually, I don't think I would ever want to go back, to be fair. What I would like is to have... The only downside about getting older is like your body letting you down, and that's the only thing. If I could live... I would never want to go back if everything, all my limbs and my joints would be alright. But I know that I'm going to have issues. But like, you know, like we all are, right? Alexander says 17 here. Me says 16. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Google's letting me down. The stats. Are we there yet? We do seem to be drifting. There we go. Wow, the FPS is rocking. Where's our location? Are we close? We are over this mountain by the look of it. My vision's like really good. Like my close range vision's really good. Like, because I think I've trained my eyes. I think it's down here, isn't it? Okay, here we are. Yeah, where I lack is at night in the dark. I wear driving glasses.
Landing gear down. Caution. Deck collision.
Touchdown. Yeah, you've got to look after your body. You've got to look after yourself. This is the thing. If you look after yourself when you're younger, you're as much as you think it doesn't make a difference, but eating healthy, having a good diet, all these sort of things helps you later on in life massively. All the issues you're going to get as an older person are probably caused by what you've done in your younger years, or just... Oh, do I need a gun here? Hello, anyone home? Is anyone in here? No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Yeah, bionic, and that's the other thing as well. Technology's shifting so fast. Most of the normal stuff we're going to get, just to get a freaking operation. Bionic leg. Don't know if I fancy bionic eyes. Might be going a bit too far. Won't go in the back for this one. Just to save climbing up the ladder. Okay. We're in. And we'll put that... Let's just drop it there. We got footprints in this freaking steel. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Jesus Christ, didn't think I was that big. You want to get the other one? $36 in 2 weeks. He lost 60 euros. Who's that? I don't get what that is. A friend of mine just bought a pledge, the 300 ice ship. And the game refunded to... I don't get what you mean. You might have to quick check that. Whoa, what's pinging me about it? Gravity's low, isn't it? Maybe it's making me jump up. The environment looks freaking cool in here, though. The lighting's awesome. Do you have a look round here? Not much going on in here. It's been easy cash so far. I don't think it'd be too long before we get moving to gaming where like it's physically plugged into your head. Laugh about it now. Watch this space. And that's what... Let's just drop this down here. This is the auto-loading room for the missiles, These are all the missiles that load up into the roof, into the top racks. This is small cargo room. There is a hatch up there as well. And beds and ladders in there. don't normally stop there too long, because if you stop too long there, you freaking climb up on them ladders, don't you?
Armed.
Oh, we're ready to rock and roll.
Launch sequence complete.
I do think they've gone over the top a little bit, don't you think, with the fog thing everywhere? It's a bit too much. I get it sometimes, but they need to make a percentage chance of having this, you know, sandstorm. It's like everywhere I go, there's a sandstorm. We're going up. Literally. What was the, do we just have to take off with it? I've got my landing gear down, let's put that, sort that out. Now I've got the boxes on board.
Landing gear up.
Let's get a bit of speed, just check the mission. Oh, we've done it. Have we done it? We've done it. Oh, that was easy. Oh. Investigation ones. Go to Microtech. Is the Expo armor in game? Not sure. Yeah, you probably can, but I've never been in the back where someone's firing because I'm normally in the pilot's seat. So I guess that's probably the case. We don't really know. What is that? A lane wall. What was that, guys? Anyone know what mission that is? Is that the station? Hard to tell. We do that one? Actually, just to check the values, always more. Oh, should we do that one? 5k. Apparently they fixed this mission. I heard. Someone was in Discord, one in chat today, saying that they fixed the mission. That is very concerning, guys. We're going to try it. Oh, do you know what? I need to go up just a little bit higher. Hang on. That should work. It should take me round. Just going to double check because I don't want to smash into the planet, do we? Still, we have these star map issues, which is annoying. This thing. Did you see there was a little poll a little while ago about, are we still having this issue? This is annoying. I mean, there's a way to fix it, and you just got to pick somewhere else, don't you? You just go, I'm going here. You go out again. Come back in again. And then select the other location where you just wanted to go. No, it didn't work. That is not going to be easy getting there, is it? We could probably point and shoot. What do you reckon? Glad you like the voice, Tommy. Howdy, buddy. Thanks. How you doing, mister? Thanks for tuning in. We could... I've got an idea. Maybe it's this area where we bop over here and see if it fixes the issue. One other thing as well, and I did say this before, part of me feels like I did say it before and it didn't work out like that. I do actually really want to make money now. Mainly because if the Karak does come, well, which it will be coming, when it comes in, if we want to upgrade the components, we're going to need some serious freaking cash, right? See what I mean? Hopefully they don't do a reset. Because that would be quite frustrating. We're not going in here. I'm just going to get a bit closer in the arm assist. There we go. Try it now. Oh, it's already selected. There we go, worked. Anyone want to have a guess how much a component will be for the Karak? Gonna be a bit, isn't it?
Quantum travel engaged.
450,000? 250,000. I think all of these could be a possibility. I mean, I like the star map. I do like... I mean, I like the idea of it. It just doesn't work very well. Just needs a little bit of ironing out, so... I think it's an OM. Okay, OM. OM o'clock. They won an award, didn't they, for the Innovation Award for an online something or other, didn't they? For the star map.
Quantum travel complete.
Apparently, I'm just gonna... What I'm gonna do is let me just get a drink, one sec. Because apparently now this is a bit harder because the AI attack you, supposedly. Yeah, it's just warming up to that. Let me just get a drink, one sec. Okay, yeah. That was really good. Thanks for telling me that. I was just talking to myself for the minute. Pressed the wrong button, did I? What I was saying a minute ago while you weren't listening, yeah, because obviously it was your fault, it was chat's fault, yeah, this mission's really good if you just want to make some quick cash. There's a set amount of these missions you can do. I think it resets every like half an hour or something. So you got to scan. You just press tab, do a scan, and then look for the boxes. Do not shoot the target. If I shoot the target, the timer starts. So I want to find them all first. There's another one over here. Fly over here. Find this one. Oh yeah, auto gimbal. Yeah, you can go auto gimbal. We do another scan. We know it's this way. Heading over. There's 3 in total, but if you get 4K for this, we're in an awesome ship to do this as well. If the AI turn up, we're going to annihilate them. Where did that go? Am I in it? A bigger scan. There we go. You can see by little green flashing light there. And we've got one more to find. We'll try that way, shall we? Anyone see a big box appear? Try that way, maybe? That's the one we've already found. Let's try this way. Maybe I've got to fly for a bit. Can't see anything coming up on the map. Maybe we just fly past this just a little bit. Avenger's a good little ship. Is this live stream? Is it happening right now? It is happening right now. This time zone. We are live. Didn't see a blip, did you? Could be on the other side of the other one. So we got 2. We're missing 1. So do you reckon it could be that way? Let's go over this way. No, I picked best on this one, so we should be... Well, I'm guessing we're on Europe. Look at the ping. Where's the ping up the top there? 4031, so it is definitely a Europe server of some description. Nothing over here. Do one more. Yeah, I actually normally stream late. I live in the UK. And what's the time? It's 11:28 for me now. I normally start at 10 o'clock. The reason why is because then I capture UK time. So some of the people in the UK can hang out. A few beers, you know, chilling out. And then also, you know, you might get a bit Australian early hours of the morning. And the US as well. I think it works better for everyone else. That's why I picked this time. So what do you reckon? On the other side of these skimmers? We'll do another scan. Maybe it's on the other, literally on the other side of these. So maybe we fly over here a bit, I think. There's no rush at the moment because until I shoot one, the timer will not start. And then what you do is you just line yourself up, you know, with the first one, second one, and so on. Oh, no, that's the station. No, it's not that. It's the one we already got. I reckon it's going to be over here somewhere.
Hello, and welcome to
No, it's the one we already got. Where the frickin' hell is it? $11:30 PM. Yep, same for me. I don't bother. I just pick a... The worst thing I ever did was pick the female character model. She's so annoying. She sounds like she's getting very excited all the time. So I will never pick a female character model again. She's just too emotional when you're running around. Where the hell is this last one? This is not working out, guys. $9:30 AM here. Check you out with the early bird. I'll be in bed by then. So we've got one there and one there. It's normally like within close vicinity. Ish. What do you reckon? Over this way? We could just flown through the centre, so it's not that way. Down, up. It could be up there, maybe? Let's do it. Let's wait here and do another little blip down here. Yeah, freaking breathing's annoying, isn't it? It's very annoying. It's not just her breathing. She keeps going, oh, all the time, doesn't she? When you, like, jump or something. So where do we reckon, then? Over this way, maybe? Thought this was going to be straightforward. Yeah, when she jumps all the time. It's like, it's not just when she jumps, it's like when you do anything. She's a very excitable character model. Not seeing any blips. Keep going. Just where the time rate started, eh? Right, it's not here. $20 out. What do we reckon then? We've flown through the middle, so it's got... Should we try that way? Let's try that way. Come on, where's the freaking box? Could it be a bug? Could the Can we be finding a box that doesn't exist? Where are you? That's the box we've already found. Hey Tropes 5. Good day, how am I? Yeah, I'm good, man. Thanks for tuning in. So far, it always goes wrong when you say stupid stuff like this. So far, not everything's working. Yeah, the Warbond stuff's real cash, yeah. I'm not actually that au fait on all the Warbond stuff and the trading stuff because all the ships that I've bought, the only thing that I bought I mean, okay, those two ships I bought like relatively recently, but from the very day that I backed Star Citizen, which was, I mean, God, 6 years ago, I bought a new ship. In the last year, I bought 2 ships, but I had a 5-year gap of not buying anything. I bought one on eBay. I bought the Freelancer Misk LTI on eBay. Maybe it's over this way. And I bought the Pisces X. Other than that, I just go... There's no other ships that I'm really interested in. Not that I don't like them. It's just that they're not really... there's just no real desire to do it. Could it be bugged? Well, I feel like I've done quite a... I feel like I've done quite a bit of a route here already. This is nuts. There's me a minute ago going, this is a really good mission to do. If you can find the friggin' boxes. I bought the Pisces, I just bought it. I bought the LTI one when it was on sale. But the main reason why I got the Pisces X is because I got the Karak. I thought, you know, it's my main ship. And, you know, I want to sort of complement the main ship, really. I'm really looking forward to, you know, later on down the line, doing, like, some sort of series where, you know, like Captain Kirk, Deep Space Exploration in the Karak. Thanks, Roger. Appreciate that, buddy. Very kind to you. Appreciate the super chat. Oh, what do you reckon? I think it's bugged, guys. We've literally gone right the whole quadrant here. I'm open for suggestions here. It's never this far out, is it? If you look at where these are placed, right, you've got one there, one there. You would have thought, right, looking at this, you would have had one here, maybe one here. It wouldn't be this far out, though, would it? Let's get back this way. Yeah, if I do... Well, I know what you're saying. Just if I destroy the first two, then I'll lose, because I need to destroy the third one, and we don't know where it is. This is the Freelancer Miss. The bad boy. Love them guns. Start shooting, hope for the best, Mark's saying. See your point. Well, that's if we fly past these ones and we don't find it, there's a box there. We know that one's there. We're just going... If we go straight for the middle, we're going to see a box in the middle and a box down the bottom. And that's going to be the station and the skimmer. Unless the... Unless it is that it's next to the station. Could it be? Could that actually be there? No, it's a ship. Scanning. Oh, Jack in a box there. Oh, there it is. We're in. We got it. Well, I can't believe did we fly past that? Chat, did you not see that? I'm blaming it on you. Chat error. We got it. So we're going to fly past, slow down, and then turn back, and then start picking them off. Here we go. So that's 14 out. Oh wow, that was super close. So maybe what we do... Oh, I don't know. I think we probably want to... Really, I should fly over to that one, do that one first, then that one and that one. But hey, sod it. What could possibly go wrong? Freaking loads could go wrong. Haven't seen the AI yet. Here we go. I can have target. I should be able to target it soon. Here we go. If you get too... Remember back in the day, well, I don't know if you get it now, but you get a crime stat if you get too close.
Caution, target friendly.
I'm going to go back for the one behind us first, and then I'll go for the other skimmer.
Target friendly.
Go for this one, and then go for the one further away. Here we go. Oh, I think I'm probably going to get crime stat here anyway. Can't start shooting until about 1500 really with this thing. Otherwise the shots are just not going to connect. And they are engaging me as well. It's not good.
Caution. Target friendly. Caution.
Stand down.
Friendly.
I will not
Oh, wow.
hesitate to do that again.
I think I'm going to take him out.
Hard time flying straight after that. You had to do this the hard.
This is not good, is it? I just need to go for the skimmers. Otherwise we're just not going to complete the mission. So I'm just going to go for the skimmer, otherwise we're just not going to do it.
Caution. Front collision.
Okay, that's one way we're doing it.
Caution.
That was not my intention, that came out of nowhere.
A hard time flying straight after that.
Yeah, probably will, I agree.
Rear shield under attack.
Uh-oh, did I say earlier that... Oh no, that's not good. This is escalating, guys. Let me just have a quick rest here. And... Hello? Hello? That was a big blackout. Jesus Christ. We're not going to do this. I just got to go for that frickin' skimmer again. Annoy these guys. Wow, Jesus Christ. That was the biggest blackout I think I've ever had.
Caution. Thrusters overheating.
2 minutes I've got. I've just got to go frickin' ham at them now. Just totally ignore the other guys shoot me. Wow, the AI. I was going to say earlier, might be a good idea to come and do this as a new start. Probably a bad idea. 1 minute 40. I could still do this. I've just got to... Just don't worry about the AI. 1 minute 30. It's not looking good, is it? I'll give you that.
I better get a medal for taking you down.
Caution. Target friendly.
Hello, and welcome to Cloud.
Caution. Target friendly. Caution. Target friendly.
Is it me or like... It looks like my shots are not hitting.
Caution. Target
think
friendly.
I'm just going to ignore them. Just going to ignore them.
Forward shield under
Don't care.
attack. Rear shield under attack.
No way I'm going to do this now. I should have just ignored them the first time, shouldn't I?
Caution. Thrusters overheating.
Ramming speed, guys. We just got to freaking ram it. No way. No way am I going to do this. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. I think I just got to ram it. We're going in.
Caution. Target friendly. Caution. Thrusters overheating. Caution.
Just fucking die!
Target friendly. Forward shield under attack.
I think we did it, guys. We did it. Oh, shit. Do I think we did it? Holy
Stand
crap.
down, or I will not hesitate to do that again.
Whoa, jeez, you see the timer? You can't, I tried to lock, I couldn't lock on the target, mate. Trust me, I tried to, that was the first thing I tried. We did it, though. Oh my god, that was so freaking close. I mean, that must have been like 1 second away. Oh my god. Holy crap. It was literally 3, 2, 1 and it blew up. I had to go ramming speed there, otherwise we wouldn't have done that. Oh, that was absolutely crazy, wasn't it? We survived, but I've got a feeling we probably took a bit of damage there. That was awesome. I don't think it was even 10 seconds. I have to go back and watch it. That was like... Whew. We've taken some mega damage, guys. I know it doesn't look like it, but I reckon we're like hanging. It's probably going to cost 4,000 for the repair. That was so... I can't... That was 1 in a million, that, wasn't it? That ramming speed just bumped it over the damage thing as well. And also, you know, because I rammed it, I pushed it forward as well. Oh, dear. I was going to say that was an easy 4K, but I don't think I can actually say that. That'd be quite hard to do in an Aurora, because them AI are pretty stiff, right? I've got good, decent shields on this. At 2, you were still shooting. 6 seconds. Holy. That was so close. We did it, though. That'd be really hard in Aurora. What do you reckon? I've got double crime stat now. Shit.
Caution, starboard collision. Caution, thrusters overheating.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
It was in the last second. Yeah, it was freaking close, wasn't it? Obviously, I'm a criminal now, so everyone wants to kill me. Station's not shooting me, which is positive.
Caution, front collision.
Oh, you see that? That was full ramming speed that guy got there.
Caution, front collision. Landing successful.
Oh shit! Just check the repair status. Can you hear like a
Flare armed. Contact received.
beeping noise? Okay. Maybe what I should do, guys.
Launch sequence complete.
Let's do an insurance claim. I wouldn't advise anyone else to do an insurance fraud like I'm about to do. Oh dear. Candle set is a beeping noise, hang on.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Freaking beeping noise in my room. I wonder what it was. I don't know if you heard it. Thought it was coming from the freaking ship. Oh, it's beeping again, guys.
Initiating ship storage
Where's the beeping coming from?
For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's try to sort this beeping out. Hang on.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please
That's a
vacate
big
the
thing.
area. Thank you for your cooperation.
It's fixed. Oh, I thought it was inside the freaking ship, the beeping noise. I was like, where's the beeping coming from? It was, I'm building a Tesla Powerwall. I know it sounds a bit freaking crazy. And I've got 1,100 18650 batteries. And I've been building a Powerwall, and it was the BMS beeping because of imbalancement. Anyway, probably a bit too much information, but that's what it was. Right, anyway, so let's just do a quick claim on that one. Yeah, well, we got crime stat. It's not an issue. We can go and clear that.
Things may be lonely, but you don't have to be. Save on resources and expenses. Join the ship share
Let's do a
program
claim
today.
on... Did we do that out? Oh, we spawned it earlier, didn't we? Let's do a claim on that one. What's that? Pay fine? Oh, okay. Can I not... Where's the ship gone? Oh, we couldn't do an insurance claim. Oh, that didn't work out very well, did it? One we can take out, which is pretty good fun. Because I need to go and buy some of them cards, don't I? So, we're going to take... Price is X. Tesla Power will do. Well, I've been building it over the last year. In my spare time, I'm a self-taught electrical engineer, let's just say. And I've built lots of things in the past. Like from, you know, I've done like e-bikes, electric skateboards. I've got an electric skateboard that does 46 mile an hour. That I built. It's got two 2,000 watt motors on each side. And it's death. I've done like e-bikes. I've done like loads of power packs, loads of other stuff as well. I've built things for other companies in the past. And I decided to build, right? Check this out. I thought what I'd do is I'd build a camper van, right? Wait for it. And I wanted a camper van with 240 volts and I wanted crazy power. I want my gaming PC there. I could actually be sitting in Spain on the beach right now. Well, not literally on the beach, but I could be in Spain right now. Streaming, making videos. And to do that, I need crazy power. And the Tesla Powerwall, you know, what I'm building is recycled batteries. It took me, I bought a lot of them. I had to pull them out of the battery, you know, the laptop battery cases over the period of a year to build this Powerwall. And it's 1,400 kilowatt, right? So that just to put that in perspective, that would power my PC for probably 3 days, 4 days, like gaming constantly. And I'm factoring it into this van that I'm going to build. And I'm literally going to go to, like, down to Spain, on the coast, down to Portugal, and just park up and stay there for 6 months and then just carry on making videos and streaming. Now, I get it. There might be an issue with streaming aspect of it, but I'll work on that. I might be able to rely and get some people in the community to help me out with their internet connection to do it. Crazy stuff, right? But, yeah. Like in my room at the moment, I've got it's full of automation from the light switches to the screens, everything. It's all voice activated. Yeah. Anyway, geeky stuff. So we need to go to.
Thank you. And please visit again.
We need to go to. We're going to go and get. We need to buy some of these cards. That'd be someone shooting me right now.
Shields full.
Let's just close the map down.
Forward hit. Shields charging.
We just need to get the hell out of there. Everyone at Port Other is going to try and shoot me now because I've got a crime stat. Yeah, for hashtag van life. No, hashtag Star Citizen van life. You missed that bit out. Your PC, but is the power. Yeah, don't worry. The internet is fine. I mean, 4G is pretty rock solid these days, up and down, so that's fine.
Drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
Now, 4G is fine for like making YouTube videos, yeah. So that's fine. I've got pictures of it all, everything I'm building and everything. I've got a whole build thing I've been doing. I might just turn the audio down just a tad. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. I think it's RSI van life. Yeah, I've been working on this for a while.
Now off.
But off the back, do you know what the funny thing about it is? I've been doing this for about 3 years, working in. I've built some technology for some other businesses in the past, and off the back of me creating this power wall and doing all this sort of stuff, I've actually worked for other large battery companies because of what I've been creating with in my personal life. If you come in my room, it's nuts. I mean, I've got you know spot welders, got welding equipment,
Bottom drive.
I've got loads of soldering mats around. I've got soldering area. I've got best part of them, probably 3,000 batteries in my freaking room. Right, we need to go and buy these cards, don't we? So we're doing all right on the cash. We'll probably, I think they're what, three grand on the cheap one. I'm going full stealth, right? I want to park anywhere. Yeah, it would be interesting. Yeah, no, it is. I don't know if people would be interested in it. It's proper geeky stuff, but it is pretty cool because. Do you know what? The other thing what I've built in the background as well for the van, I've built a adapter. I got a PCB, put some resistors, and I did a phase converter. Right. So what that does is I can go to an EV charging station with my van and charge my 14 kilowatt battery up in anywhere between an hour.
For taking you down.
So I can use the EV charging, the EV charging stations to charge the van. Now the van charges itself by the solar array on the top, and it's got a engine charger. But I mean, charging 14 kilowatt in an hour is nuts, right? It's just close to what the Tesla has. And looking busy in here. Let's pop over here and do a bit of a.
Forward proximity alert. Landing gear deployed.
Wow, this thing is so nippy. When you get like in a big ship to a small ship, it's freaking crazy, isn't it? This thing's a little nippy little. Here we go. Yeah, the fire thing's okay. Understandably, you got to know what you're doing. The cells I'm using lithium cobalt. Lithium cobalt, all right. The ones that the dangerous one are the pouch cells. They're not dangerous. They're just a little bit more dangerous. So lithium cobalt's fine. Everything's double fused. I'm using some really new technology as well. There's a company called Battery Hookup based in the US, and they've built this fuse system for the packs, right? Because they know
Landing complete.
it's also recycling, right? Because you think about it, there's quadrillions of laptop batteries in the world, right? Literally, and this is also it's second life battery, right? So rather than actually look at it on how do we dispose of these batteries, what do we do with them? There's a second life for them, so it's good for the environment as well. And Battery Hookup have made this fuse system that goes on top of the batteries. It's very new. It's only been out, it's all in prototype at the moment, and I've been one of the first testers to test it out, and I'm doing a big pack as well, right? So it's up this way, isn't it? Hey Phil, how you doing, buddy? I'm well, thank you very much. We're doing well. You missed some action-packed. Is it here? Oh, it's here. Yeah, the skateboard. Do you want to hear something funny about the skateboard, right? When I built the skateboard, I was like, don't do what I did. When you buy, if you're going to get an electric skateboard, don't go out there thinking speed makes a difference, because when you're standing up on something and it's moving along, it's quite frightening. And I first started looking into it when I was going to make it, and I thought, I want to get the fastest one I possibly can. Until I actually got one. And then I realised that it's so fast when you're standing up. The acceleration is absolutely nuts. There's 750 watt solar array, Matt. So it was fast, and when I took it out, this is quite funny, right? I took the skateboard out, and there are some challenges with what I built, right? Because there's no speed controller for this sort of power, right? So I had to sort of build a new speed controller, and the speed controller comes on. So like when you accelerate forward, how much power comes in when you accelerate? Now, when I accelerated, the speed controller was not designed to it. So when you accelerate, as soon as you start moving it, you literally go from 0 to 10 mile an hour in a fraction of a second. It's like, oh my God. So you have to lean into it. Now, I took it around my mate's house and he was like, look, we're going to take it around for a speed run. And I said to him, mate, I said, look, I'm not joking. We need full body armor for this. Like, I'm talking like freaking crash helmet. I'm talking like full levers. I know you're laughing now. I'm being 100% honest. If you're standing up at 40, going over 40 miles an hour on a board, it is. And there's something called the whirlies. And if you've ever been on a skateboard, you know what I mean. When you go after a certain set of speed, you get the whirlies. It goes left, right, left, right. Oh, that's awful. So it's very dangerous. I wouldn't advise it. I'm just saying. Oh dear. Oh, it's the other one, the other red one. Freaking whirlies. Do you want to get the whirlies? Second red one's this one. Down here. This is the one, yeah. So we want to buy the cheap one, don't we? We don't want to. We don't want to. 8,000. That's a bit expensive. We're on a budget here, guys. 6. Now it's still a bit expensive. This is not a good deal. We did this skimmer mission. We got 4k. We're spending 3k, so we only make 1k. We're doing that one then, aren't we? So, do you reckon I should buy another one? We buy one more. Is that a cheap one? Just for the. I should get a gun as well. Should I get a gun as well? I feel like. What happened to like not spending any money? Hang on. What's the money like? We're in the profit still. So, the gun shop. Where's the gun shop? It's upstairs, isn't it? Here we go. Gun shop is it this way? Run round here? Here we are. Is this a clothes shop or the gun shop? Can't remember. Oh, God. Now I want to buy a suit as well. Okay. This game just wants to make you spend money. Okay. Okay. Excuse me, do you have any discount guns? Do we have any guns on sale here that, like, for a discount? Oh, big shiny guns. I think we want to go for something cheapish. Should we go for what? That's actually alright. What's the cheapest? We want something I prefer. I'm going to go with that. We need a gun anyway, right? I'm good at the skateboard at the moment. I use it in the summer. You can't use it in the wet. It's just fucking nuts. I failed to tell you. You could do over 29 mile in this thing as well. The battery pack is so big. It is a monster. I'll take some pictures of it as well at some point. How many guns can you carry? You can carry... You can have 2 on your back, 2 assaults, and a handgun. So we got one of them. I'm not buying the attachments, guys. We're on a budget. So I want the Coda bullets now, don't we? Excuse me, mate. Sorry, buddy. We should buy some Medipens as well, shouldn't we? Frickin', he just bought them, innit? Bet he has. So where's the Coda? Wherever it is. Is that it there? I think that is it there. I think that is it there. Think it is? It is, isn't it? That's more than enough rounds. Don't need any more rounds than that, do we? Ah, do I get body armor? I feel like I've got to buy it. It's an investment now, otherwise I'm going to die otherwise, aren't I? This is not working out. I'm spending all my money. Alright, we're in a queue here. So this guy sort his stuff out. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, when me making things, when I say I'm self-taught. I'm self-taught because I just, watch videos and make stuff. But when I was younger, my first ever job, well, I worked in a bakery, but after I worked in a bakery, when I left school, I worked at an automotive company called, what were they called? Ortella. That was it, the car company. We're waiting in the queue at the moment. I'll tell you a bit of a story. And I started working there, and they sell car parts, right? So it's car parts, but they also they did commercial brake relining, right? Like commercial brake shoes, the brakes on lorries. I know some more say this, it sounds pretty freaking nuts, but what happened is when I started there, probably about 4 months after that, the guy in the commercial brake room left, and it was a full workshop. We're talking like nuts, guys. We're talking like when I say nuts, I mean shot blaster, yeah? Full ultrasonic wash tank, 3 pillar drills, spray booth. We're talking like nuts. The guy left, and the manager said, look, we're going to train you, and you can do the commercial brake relining. And I was like, it was a freaking dream. I got my own freaking workshop. I was a crack you out, right? So once I got fully trained and I started doing the brake relining, it was all good, and tidied up everything, cleaned out the wash tank. Oh man, I was in my element. So one day I thought, the pillar drill made it a bit of a squeaky noise, right? It was squeaking a little bit. So I thought, I'm going to fix the pillar drill. So I took the lid off the pillar drill. It was a huge thing. And it had these 2 belts on it. And I thought, well, I'll put some belt dressing on it. Automotive company. We've got loads of this sort of stuff. So I went into the main area, got some belt dressing, put loads of belt dressing on it, put the lid on. It's all 3-phase, serious power. I turned it on. The freaking biggest fireball you've ever seen come out the freaking lid. The worst thing about it was on fire from inside. And the lid was on. And there was flames coming from the inside. So I'm thinking, shit. So, obviously I went and grabbed the fire extinguisher, right? Grabbed the fire extinguisher. I'm trying to put it out. It wouldn't go out because the fire was coming from under the lid. So I'm sitting there. Honestly, I must have used like 3/4 of the fire extinguisher to put it out. My heart was racing. I was thinking, shit, oh my God, what just happened? Once it all gone out, I turned on the extraction fans. I turned on the extraction fan for the spray booth. I walked out the workshop and walked up to the reception area and they went, all right, yeah, I went, yeah, not bad, not bad. I was just checking to see if there was any like alarms going off. I went back, cleaned it all up. I was like, Jesus Christ. And it was about, this is no joke, right? It was about a month later, we had a fire inspection come round to check the fire extinguishers, right? And they come round. He was in the workshop. He picked up the fire extinguisher and he went, oh, this one's been used. And I went, has it? Someone used it? And he went, yeah, it looks like, shit, he went 3/4, the tank's gone. Oh, dear. Oh, there's so many other funny things out of that workshop. I think this guy, is he done now?
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart.
It was hilarious, mate. It was like a comic strip. Here we go. I don't want to go too nuts here, do we? That looks alright. Tactical core. We just want a bit of upfront resistance here. Legs? Is there a tactical core legs?
Storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
They look alright. Yeah, it was hilarious. I did another one as well. There was another one I did. Okay, helmet. Should we go with that one? Actually, I like that one as well. That's pretty cool. Actually, I might just go for that one because it looks a bit plainer. Do we need a undersuit as well? I'm just trying something different. Let's try this one out. This is like, I wanted something a bit lightweight, yeah, because I like the movement speed. Rather than something too heavy. That looks alright. I know it looks like a bit of a gimp suit, but we'll get past that. See what I mean? That looks alright. It's subtle. We didn't do the arms, did we? That looks alright. Probably need to do the arms, don't I? That's alright. I think with the arms, I think that'd be more than enough. Subtle enough. I don't want to go too heavy on the weight as well. They look perfect. See what I mean? It's 20%. I've just literally just spent all the money we've made now. We're back to literally how we started at the beginning. But I need a suit anyway, right? Because any engagement I'm going to get into, I'm going to need it. Armour. Arms. Torso arms. Here we go. Perfect. I actually really like that. I don't know about the body armour and the arm thing, but yeah, okay. It's alright, isn't it? Perfect. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we are ready to rock and roll. We can go back this way, can't we? Technically, you can bind the suit with the armour, so you choose the undersuit, so it's right to use the armour. Oh, what the frickin' hell? What you got? Jesus Christ! Back to the 70s, guys. Check out the. That is stupid. Really? Is that a bug? Oh my god. What region? I think I'm on Europe. I think it's Europe. I'm guessing. I picked best, right? So, where's that guy go with the freaking weird thing? He's over there. He's gone. So we're going to go and clear this crime stat. We're going to have to go loo first. One sec. I'll try and mute it properly this time. Let's have a go. Let's try. That's the audio. Right, one sec. Right, I've done the right one. So I think we go with a small ship. We don't want to go something too big. We could go with the Pisces again, couldn't we? Actually, that's pretty decent as well. Terrapin. Let's go on Terrapin. Clearing crime stat, Zeddy.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Thanks for the sub, Matthew. Appreciate it, buddy. If you want to help the stream out as well, if you're hanging around, giving a like on the video helps. Also, Don't forget to check out the Discord as well. Yeah, I've bought the card. Actually, hang on a minute. Oh, that's a good point. I've got to equip the card. Should I do that now? Let's do that now before we progress anything. And the weapon, yeah? And the bullets. Oh, that's not good, is it? They were sold out, so we didn't have a choice to get any more. Equip the card. Equip the weapon. And we need to go and equip the bullets as well. Here we go. Here's the terrapin. Probably good for this mission.
Anvil Aerospace, all systems online. Takeoff complete.
We'll just bop over here a little bit, and then what we'll do... Landing gear up. We ain't got crime stat here because we're in
Landing gear.
crime area. Oh, thanks for the 10, buddy. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Also, thanks for the sub, buddy. Appreciate that, Snowy. Both of you is very kind. I'm glad you like the stream. So we are going to here and here. Okay, we've got... Oh, that didn't sound good, did it? Spooling up.
Quantum drive is now on.
Fingers crossed. Oh, God. Hope this don't go wrong. I don't know if all loads of AI are going to spawn in here and we're going to get freaking wrecked as well. Oh no, God, we're being interdicted.
Emergency stop.
I'm not stopping. I think that could be Crusader security. We're out of here. Which is faster in Quantum, the cat or the caterpillar is faster?
Quantum drive is now on.
How long have I been streaming for? I started at 10, 11, 12, 2 and a bit hours. I think the uptime thing should work, I think, because the bot thing's there. Terrapin's not a great ship now. I wouldn't recommend buying it now. It's not a good PTU ship. Because the guns are so small and, you know, there's not a huge amount of the mechanic you can do right now.
Quantum drive is now.
The reason I got it is because it's a flying bunker, right? For its size, And it has way more armor capability than any ship for its size. And the IR output is really, really small as well. So if you want to bop around the verse and fly around in a bunker, then this is the one. Oh, do you want to see this? I'll show this. I'll show you what I mean while we're here. I'll just cancel that. I'll come out and I'll show you why. This is really cool, look. Let's stop and I'll show you before we get there. Right, check this out, look. Right, so basically this has something called hunker down mode, right? And although hunker down mode is actually linked in to landing mode, it won't be later on. So hunker down mode, what this does, it basically increases the armor value of the ship by going into hunker down mode, right? So if you look from this angle at the moment, you can see that these side flaps are open, yeah? Yeah, so they dissipate heat. And then obviously the front screen. If I then now press N, right? And later on, I'm guessing this will be a different button, but watch what happens to the ship in hunker down mode, right? So there's an armored shield that comes over the front. Flaps open at the side and close up. And if you look at the rear as well, there's more, look. Yeah, so that's hunker down mode. That's non-hunker down mode. Pretty cool, eh?
Landing gear raised.
Spooling up.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
We'll do a flyby first here, just to see if who's here. I have no idea if they fix the if there's AI in it, it's going to be a pain in the arse. But if they're here, they're here. Do not keep doing scanning because there might be players here as well. Looks safe so far. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the crime state, yeah. Bought the cards, ZE, so should be, I say, straightforward. Do one more scan. Looks safe.
Landing gear deployed. Starboard proximity alert. Landing complete.
Get out. Alright, should be all ready to go here. The old Dyson maneuver. Oh man, I had a good choice with the armor here. I'm really feeling it, guys. It's quite lightweight as well. I like how quick the gun comes out as well. Look, I like that. Wait for my heart rate to go up a bit. Here we go. Feel like just gonna go around here and just double check. Oh, stuck. Looks safe. Got the card. Here we go. So going back to the Powerwall, how do you test and verify the laptops? Well, what I use is chargers, and what you do is you get a battery. Well, let's just say you get 4 batteries, right? Because you've got a charger. I use Opus chargers, yeah. And what you do is you get the battery, first of all, and you check the voltage of the battery. If the battery is anywhere, if it's lower than 3 volts, I will throw it away. And it's anywhere between, 3 and 3.7 volts. If it's below 3 volts, I will throw it away straight away. If it's above 3 volts, I put it in the charger. And the charger will charge the battery up. And once it's fully charged, it tells you capacity. It would say 120 milliamps, 500,000, 2,000, yeah? And then what you do is you write that on the battery. So then you do 700 batteries and you write it on all the batteries. And then you say, I'm building a Powerwall and I want to get this amount of power. And then you go to your batteries and then you say, right, I'm going to pick all batteries that are over 2,000 milliamps or over 1,500. And that's how you do it. That's why it's taken so long, because I had to literally charge thousands of batteries. Well, not thousands, but I did 750 for the main Powerwall. To build the Powerwall so far, the battery pack has cost me 250 quid. If I wanted to buy them batteries in lithium, you're looking around about 4,000 quid. If I bought a Powerwall, 7 grand, a proper one. So a big difference between doing it yourself and... Someone might pop up here. Hopefully not. Is that a door cycling? Hopefully no one comes in. I hope you're not. Standing in the middle is not necessarily the most intelligent thing to do. Look out the window. Yeah, the shields are on, the power's on the ship. Check over this side again. The only way we can't see is that way and that way. Close. You wouldn't be able to do this with the heavy armor, guys, because this is the thing. You pick the lighter armor. Look, my heart rate's staying really good, and I'm moving, constantly moving. That's why I prefer the lighter armor, because you can... I think the heavier armor, although you can take the hits, you know, your heart rate gets so high, and also the speed you physically move is so freaking slow. Heart attacks are a thing, aren't they? What do you reckon now? Nearly done. You like to do stuff, but you're terrible with electric. But you just got to start doing it, mate. Just buy some old laptop batteries and just give it a go. There's not much that can go wrong. Let's watch a few videos and give it a go. Oh, I haven't seen this before, look. Assaulting security personnel. Vehicle collision. Vehicle collision. I think can we just dismiss? Reason. Oh no, does it matter? Haven't seen this before, have you? You can take... Yeah, it's basically a negation of damage, yeah? Vehicle collision. Hang on, let me just focus on this. Hang on. Oh, they're already done. These are fines, aren't they? So we're done. The way it works is it's just a percentage of negation, yeah? I think with what I've got at the moment... I'll show you in a minute, hang on. Well, look at the FPS here. 102 FPS. Crazy. So if you actually look at the armor itself, see when I'm hovering on it now. See it says damage reduction 20%? See what I mean? You see torso, damage reduction 10%, damage reduction 20%. Oh, the bigger the armor you go, the bigger is the damage reduction, but it comes with a sacrifice of movement, heart rate, stamina. You run slower as well. So like if you have a race with someone, if they've got heavier armor on, they run slower. The movement speed's really slow. Well, not really slow, but it's... well, that was easy, wasn't it? Right, we'll go back and get a big ship now, a manned ship, and we'll go to a different location, I think. Obstruction, maybe I've got to fly that way a bit. Landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
Should be able to make that in a minute. It looks like there's no obstruction there. No, I don't have a heavy armor, mate. I'm not a fan of it. I need to go a bit more further. I prefer the faster moving sort of aspect of it, you know, moving faster. Say you're buying the Karak. I've got the Karak. I actually got that after, I think I got it after the Constellation. I would have got the Karak straight away, but the Karak wasn't known before that, if that makes any sense. I don't know why that obstruction's there. It went green a minute ago. There we go. I'll almost probably be doing bounty hunting in-game. Solo player. What starter ship would you recommend buying currently? If you want to do bounty hunting... I mean, it depends what your budget is, right? I mean... It really depends what your budget is. If it's down to budget, I'll probably go with the Space Penguin. Shit, I haven't tried missiles yet. Not in this patch, Eric. I haven't tried it yet. So far, no, I do not have major issues firing missiles. Most of the ships I'm using, like the Freelancer Miss, which is a missile boat, it's hard. It's probably quite hard to tell if you're having problems, right? Because you're firing so many, and 99% of the time, the missiles are going to connect because you're firing so many.
Warning, engines overheating.
Yeah, like this, the Avengers are a good one. The Avengers is way better than the Mustang series. The Avenger is a better option. Sound is like crazy loud. Do that maybe? Bit better. Still freaking loud, isn't it? Oh, just the Avenger in general. Oh, I don't want to curse it, but we haven't had any 30Ks or any issues yet, have we? It's been solid so far.
Attention. Please hold for your vessel to be scanned.
Really?
Either you
Warning,
hold and let us
engines
scan you,
overheating.
or you will be arrested.
Oh, God's sake.
Understand?
I'm trying to come back, wait.
Warning,
Final
engines
warning.
overheating.
I will force you to comply if I have to. There's nowhere to run.
I'm not going to get a fine here because of that. Oh, sod off, will ya? You are joking, aren't you? Really?
Warning, engines overheating.
I couldn't even stop because I was coming in so
This
fast.
calls for a show of force. Target
Warning,
locked.
engines overheating. Aft hit. Shields full. Forward hit.
Holy crap, that was close with that,
Warning, engines overheating.
That was just freaking karma, wasn't it? That is annoying, isn't it? I couldn't stop that. I was like braking. I was going freaking ham.
Landing gear deployed. Forward hit. Shields full. Aft hit.
That is so annoying, isn't it? Did I not actually get a pad? Did I get a pad there? Is it over there? Okay, we'll try it again. Or did I just hail some random person? Hang on. Let's try again. Space brake, man. I was gunning. I was doing reverse and burn there. This is a pain in the arse, isn't it? Is it? It's not letting me request. Oh, because I was in some sort of weird... I tried to fly towards them so they could scan me. Faceplant. Yeah, the freaking law guys are just like next level stuff, aren't they? Exactly. Crazy. I'm just going to lie down here for a bit, guys. Hello? Hello? I think I'm having a bit of power napping game here. Hello? I don't know if I'm getting up. I don't know, guys. I think I'm just resting here. I think I might have to go back to menu. Oh no, I can't move moby glass or anything. Should I try to do a wave? I can't even chat neither. T. Nope. I think they'll be around. I'll be arrested. Next time to stop and don't move. Mate, I came in at full speed. There was no way I was going to stop and turn around. Stop resting. I would love to. I think we got... It's a bug in it. It's got to be. Got to be, doesn't it? Couldn't get up. I tried all the buttons. Here we go online. Already taken. Here people online. That was annoying getting that crime stat. But we're going to bop in. We'll go over to some of the funky locations now. Assuming we'd be at port. We should be at port, honestly. Got me armor. Hopefully I don't lose my gun there. Because that'd be really annoying. Yeah, like I said, I was at the station, so it's no major issue, is it? Oh, I'm Grimex. That don't look right, does it? Hello. I've got my mic on now. Let's see if it works. Hello. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who's that? It sounds like Rhodey.
Cool. Can you tell me where I can find a market here?
What shop are you looking for?
I'm basically just wanting to buy some med pens.
Okay, follow me. I could do with some as well, can I? There we go, mate. There should be some at the desk
Thanks,
here.
buddy.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Saving lives. Should have bought some med pens myself, really. Not sure if I can help this guy. I think he's proper going like crazy stuff. Punch him. Dude, what's happened? Like we come in peace. We're following the the Star Trek mythology here. Yeah, and here we are. I wonder, do you reckon they fix these? Dare I try one? What do you reckon? Do you reckon I should try a Vandal ship or wait for you to see what you guys think? I haven't seen any like updates on the Vandal ships. It's 100% shoot first and ask questions later, but in here where you can't get your gun out, it's not an option. Oh, we could take the Phoenix. Spawn that here. Do that.
I'm sorry, we have no available landing bays. Your request has been processed and your ship will be delivered in the next available hangar.
Okay. Didn't like that one, did it? Do it. Go for a Vandal one, shall we? Blade's the better one, isn't it?
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Here we go. Maybe they have improved them. The game is running really well at the moment. I mean, like, look at the... I'm 100 FPS here. It's rocking. We are rocking. Well, actually, this is my ship. I've actually got these ships. Oh, the old mist over there. Here it is. Does look pretty cool, doesn't it? The way you get in is really funky as well. Pretty claustrophobic, if you're claustrophobic. Probably not the best ship in the world, is it? Thanks for the sub, buddy. Appreciate that.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Yeah, no 300k yet. I am quite surprised as well.
Complete.
Whoa, this is like nippy as hell. Do you want to have a quick look at this thing? See what it does. It's bad boy. Here we go, look. Group hug. No group hug. There is landing gear as well, which I'm just going to have a look at that as well while we're here. We are moving a bit, which is a bit annoying. Centralise that. Wow, it's quite animated on the back there, isn't it? I like the little bits at the back. Can you see underneath? That looks cool. So, should we go to Outer Mongolia? Set route. I've never even done this in this ship. I don't. Wow, the roll is nuts. We have a crime stamp. I suppose it's not the end of the world, is it? Something gone wrong. Okay. Maybe something hasn't got wrong. Here we go, here we go. Oh yeah, it's rocking. And the graphics are awesome. Does look nice, this ship, doesn't it? I must admit. The only thing I don't like about it are the Christmas trees. Have you noticed the weapons? Look at this, look. I mean, I'm just saying, don't you think they look like Christmas trees? They do a little bit. I think they look like Christmas trees. I don't think that actually, I'm being genuine now. They don't look like a good alien gun. From a serious note, I think they could, they just don't look particularly great. But I like the ship. This is basically the real Vandal ship now. I.e., this is based off the lore. This is it. But, oh, we've already seen a change, haven't we? In Squadron 42, we've seen the bubble canopy, so we know that's changing. Do you own the scythe too? No, don't own the scythe. Just the blade and the glaive. I got them. I didn't buy them. I got them for the referral scheme thing, you know, but for the referrals. This thing, where is it? This thing here. I got it through there. Been doing it for 6 years, so. So what did I get for the referral scheme? I got this, the glaive, the blade, the gladius, the terrapin, hornet, a couple of space bikes. I think that's it. The javelin is also, you can get the javelin on the referral scheme as well. You need 2,000 referrals. I'm not there yet. I will get it. I'm sort of guaranteed to get it, but it's, you know, I'm a while off. I've got just around about 1,000 at the moment. So that at 1,000 you also get the Mahar Club. I think it's called the Mahar Club, and then basically what that gives you, it gives you access to items in game that you can buy at a high premium. And you can invite people into it as well. So, like, you know, if a bunch of you guys want to buy something, you can join me and we can go in there and you can purchase from the shop. It is more expensive, but that's what you get. And I think there were some game packages as well that gave you access to that as well. I can't remember what game. I think the game packages you had to buy were nuts, like, you know, crazy money. How much Prospector? How much is it? In gaming, I think you could buy it for 1.6 million. Like UEC, I think it's that. I haven't checked it lately, but in the last patch it was around about that. Outside the game, you can buy it. You can buy it on eBay. You can buy it on Reddit. You know, you can buy it on sale. I'm sure it will either go up or down after the period of time. Has anyone here got any Vandal ships? Or thought about buying Vandal ships? Or, actually, maybe what I should say, on day one, when Star Citizen goes live, what is the main ship you're going to use? Yeah, it's 1,000 referrals, yeah. And access to the Art Called Club, yeah, it's 1,000 referrals, yeah. So on the day when Star Citizen really launches and they say there's no more resets and the doors open, what is the first ship you're going to get in and fly out the door in? For me, it's definitely going to be the Karak. I don't want to be like... I can't wait. I can't wait to see the Karak in game as well. It's going to be freaking awesome. Mr. saying the Anvil Arrow. West Sage is saying he's jumping in his Karak. Shane's in his Karak as well. See what else we got. Karak. We're all going on our Karak. This is getting boring. Come on. Someone's got to get in something different here. You're not sure, but you have 7 ships, but you want a small one? Ah, you must, DJX, you must know what you're going to get in. You're going to have to decide now, aren't you? Wow, Star Citizen is running so smooth. Constellation, that's a cracking one. Which constellation you got, Wolf King? Connie. Yeah, which Connie you got, John? 890 jump, worth the money on your option. Do you know what? The 890 jump for me, this is what I feel, right? The 890 jump, what do I see it as? This is the core mechanic here, right? You're going to be moving executives around the verse. Other than that, it's freaking RP, guys. I'm not into RP. You know what I mean? I think it will be the RP shipping game. I'm not interested in RP. I want to make money, like money in game. Now, it's not saying you can't make money. Of course you can. You can, you know, transport VIPs around. But why bother? What are you going to do in 890 jump? Fly around and do what? You know, you can transport people around. The guns are pretty pants. Okay, it is capital, subcapital, i.e., and you've got to define this by the physical components, right? Because it is capital, subcapital. And I'm saying that because it's not full capital, because it's not full capital items. I personally wouldn't recommend it. There's people out there, I don't know, that's my take anyway. I can't find a big enough reason to go out and get one, to be fair. Do you have enough fuel? It did say I had enough fuel. Yeah, we're nearly there. Should be fine. What we could do as well, let's just see if we can fix that. The little tip as well, if you don't like chat coming up, right, if you click on the chat thing here, if you go to global and click on the cog, yeah, here, and then click on this thing here, and then close. And then close the chat by pressing F12. Oh, I didn't mean to press that button, but anyway. It won't appear again now, so you can go internally, externally, no chat, gone. Godsend. I like chat every now and again, but chat bugs out sometimes. You know, it scrolls over the UI and stuff like that. Wow, that's pretty, that is so cool. We are here anyway. We're here somewhere anyway. What CPU do you have? I've got my PC specs here somewhere. There we go. So I guess with the starting with the 325 to make money and then BM out. 325 is a good one, yeah. It's a good ship. I don't get what you mean by BMM as well. I don't get that. Endeavour's going to be a cracker one, West. That's going to be an awesome ship, mate. It won't let me jump, guys. I'm going to turn off cruise, try again. Fuck. I know why. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't worry, I've got this under control. Let me just look at the situation. You know, the situation doesn't look good, does it? Wait, let me just work this out. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Situation doesn't look good, right? I think we might be out of fuel, guys. I'm just saying. I think I'm out of fuel.
Self-destruct on.
Farewell. Get wrecked, Vandal. Oh, shit. It didn't say... Do you know what the problem is? Let me just highlight. When you do quantum in a Vandal ship, right? When you don't have enough fuel, it's in red. Right, now I'm just going to highlight. Do you see what the problem is? The whole freaking UI is red. Get freaking wrecked. You alright there, mate? Hello? Wasn't responding. Nah, I was in the middle of out on Mongolia there. The problem is we can't spawn the big ships here, so we need to go to Port Olisar to get a big boy ship. A man ship. So we're going to do that. Let's go and get a man ship. Yeah, there is... Well... Oh, you mean like space refueling? Not yet. What's everyone FPS like in game? When you're playing, what sort of FPS you getting? Is it working well for you, or is it... And have you noticed the difference in 3.8.1? Yeah, he might have DC'd, mightn't he? High possibility.
Anvil Aerospace, all systems
3.81 is live, yeah, so it's a new patch, yeah.
Takeoff complete.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Wow, that was a freaking fluke, wasn't it? Yeah, that was previous retro. That was a previous issue.
Raised.
It does seem to be persistent in this patch as well. It does do it sometimes when you land. What I think what he means about the refueling is when you're in the middle of space, can someone come and refuel you? And the answer is no right now. You can refuel on the pad or hover above it and it works. Constant 60 FPS, that's decent. Haven't played this patch yet. So far, other than the phase plant from earlier, smooth as hell. I mean, fantastic. Starfarer is another good ship to start. Yeah, I own the Starfarer as well.
Is now
The Starfarer's flight mechanic hasn't been updated yet, so that's the issue. Its hover mode's not good. It's got some issues. It's hard to fly. It's definitely not a new person ship. The Caterpillar is way easy to fly. The 890 jump is way better. That's the perfect. Flies amazingly. They're shooting me.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
landing gear deployed. Forward proximity alert. Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, a bit of face plant. And doors open. This what? Oh, sod it. Leave the doors open. Someone's going to take it. They're going to take it. I wonder if we can join this guy. He might be coming. Oh, shots inbound. Where did that come from? Oh, it's me. Oh, shit. Fucking hell. Crime stat. Wrecking me. I should go to the terminal to see if I've got any fines as well and pay the fines off, I guess. We'll do it now. This has been an expensive night with all these freaking fines. Let's go and find the terminal, the fine terminal. Is it around here somewhere? I don't know where the fine terminal is here. There it is. I've got some. Pretty confident. Yeah, I've got... Holy shit. Failure to comply? 20,000. Holy shit. Really? That is wrong. Where did I fail to comply? Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I ain't got a choice. How do I pay him? How do I pay him? How do I get all these fines? My lord, well, mate, it's the freaking box in front of you. That's a lot of fines. 20,000? That is wrong. I've paid them all anyway, so... I started, what, with 98,000? Oh, well. Not going well, is it? I ain't got a crime stat anymore. 20,000? I'm being honest. That is ridiculous, guys. That's just wrong. It should tell you when it that's not fair, is it? That escalated way too much.
Your ship has been delivered to
Ridiculous.
the landing pad.
C10. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I thought I actually got the crime stat earlier from, like, maybe smash it into a ship or something, but maybe... There was just not enough warning to tell me that that was escalating to that high, was it? It's like, not fair. 20k. Holy crap. Up we go.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries.
Takeoff complete.
Oh, at least we ain't got a crime stat anyway. That's the main thing, isn't it? Right, we're definitely not going to run out of fuel this time, are we?
Thank you, and please visit again.
Out of Mongolia, here we come. Where's it go? Where's it going there? We're going to literally another freaking system, shall I? Well, that don't look like making sense, is it?
Landing gear raised.
This would be pretty quick. Could have a quick look, check the personal missions as well while we're here. I've not seen any personal missions come up yet, you know, like the actual storyline mission. Not yet, anyway. How many of you guys here have got a constellation? I'm guessing quite a few. $1,000. Is it $1,000 or £1,000? I don't know which one it is. I'm not sure. Is it £1,000 or $1,000? I'm sure one of you guys know. Aquila here. Yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier when I was working at that last company, something else quite funny happened as well. One day, in that same workshop, if you were here earlier, I was in the workshop and there was a spray booth. Had this really cool spray booth. When I say a spray booth, it was like a box cabinet. And the box cabinet, it was like 4 meters wide, 3 meters high, had a paper filter at the back, yeah, that picked up all the paint. You turn the extraction fan on, and you use the spray booth, and it sucks it out. And it was a commercial brake relining room. And one day, Express Dairies, the milk float company, if you're in the UK, you know what I mean. They came in, and they had this issue with the milk floats. Now, all the milk floats are electric. When they're going along, they had an issue where the brakes are squealing, and that might not sound important, but when you're in a milk float and you're being silent at, let's say, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning delivering freaking milk, squealing brakes is a big problem. So they brought the brake pads in, and I got 4 samples, and I had to take these pads off and try and find a brake pad that wouldn't squeal. So when I got the brake pads in, I've never done this before, so how am I going to get them off? So the first thing I tried, I got a Kengo gun. I'm sure someone in chat knows what that is. It's an air gun that is like a pneumatic drill, and I tried to get them off, and these brake pads were glued on to the metal. So I'm smashing it away. Luckily, these were spare ones, and the Kengo gun was like digging into the metal bit. It was all messy, and I was like, "Oh god, this ain't working out." So, what's the next option? How am I going to deal with this now? How am I going to get these freaking brake pads off? So I thought, freaking burn them off, right? Let's burn the motherfuckers. Set them on fire. So, and I was in my own domain. I'm in this workshop. I'm thinking, right, okay, we're gonna freaking burn them off. Well, I was on my own. So I thought, what I did is I went out in the yard and I went down to the local hire shop and I hired one of them big flamethrowers. I'm not serious. Oh, I got one of the big flamethrowers that are used on roofs, right? You know when you get like, you're doing like the roof felt and you have a big flamethrower and you're sealing the roof felt. I got one of them because I thought, you know, freaking heat it up. So put it on the brake shoe, firing away, and I couldn't get enough heat. So I created this like slight brick oven in the middle of the yard, burning it off. So yeah, it was asbestos, mate. It was 100% asbestos. But this is back in the day, right? Hear me out. So flaming it, no mask, no nothing, you know, as you do. And it sort of worked. And what happened was, when it got freaking hot, right, it started glowing, the brake shoe fell off. The problem was, the smoke was horrendous. We're talking green smoke, nuts. It was like out of control. So, had to come up with another plan. And my plan was, let's put it in the spray booth. At the time, it was a really good plan. Turn the fan on, extract the smoke out the chimney, freaking gas mark 10, and we're away. So, I put it in the spray booth, right? Everyone's in the other area, right? I mean, I'm on my own in the spray booth. I'm thinking, okay, let's put it in here. So it caught once the shoe caught on fire. What I failed to take into account was probably the cellulose paint and the freaking paper filter. Where I went horribly wrong was not removing the paper filter before I started like getting the blowtorch on the freaking brake shoe. Things escalated from there. This went from DEFCON 1 to DEFCON 9 in about 5 seconds. What happened was, right, is as soon as that paper filter caught on fire, what'd you do? The funny thing about it was, when the paper filter caught on fire, the extraction fan, right, was feeding the fire. It was making it more intense, yeah? Sucking it up. It was like blowing on a fire. It was getting bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden the paper thing was half on fire. So my first reaction was, turn the extraction fan off. Now, although that sounds like a good idea, that was a very bad idea. As soon as I turned off the extraction fan, holy shit, it was like freaking smoke coming in. I was like, holy shit. So once I did that, I thought, fuck, the only way to put this out, I've got to take down the paper. I've just got to, like, you know what I mean? Leave the extraction fan on, just go full ham and just take out the paper filter. I took out the paper filter. Oh my fucking God. I managed to put it out, but because of the amount of paint that was actually in the paper filter, I was covered in paint. Paint was everywhere. It was just a freaking mess. And after it all went out, I walked out the workshop and I walked up to reception covered in shit, and everyone was like, "You're right." I was like, and I was going up because I was thinking, fucking hell, I thought, like, I thought sirens are going off here. I was thinking, holy shit, we just had a major disaster in the workshop. I do want to highlight it, obviously. Walked up the other end. I was like, once again, it was like, they were like, what happened to you? I was like, oh, it's fine. I've just been working in the workshop. And they were like, okay. I walked down the back. My heart was racing. I was like, fucking hell. And the funny thing about it was, I went back down to the workshop. I thought, obviously, the paper filter was fricked, right? There was a freaking big hole in it. I had to clean it all up. Loads of rubbish everywhere. I put all the paper filter in the bag, and I put a new filter in the back of the spray booth. Yeah, a brand new one. And the next day, my boss came down and went, "Oh, you've been cleaned up in here. You put a new paper filter out." And I said, "Yeah, I put a new filter in the spray booth. It needed to replace it." Oh dear. Looking back on it now, it was like, honestly, you can imagine me doing all that on my own. It was like a comic strip. I had so much fun in that workshop. I was a young kid giving a workshop like that. It was ridiculous. I had a shot blaster. When I say a shot blaster, mate, we're talking a, 30 to 40,000 pound shot blaster, a tumbler. You could put items in it. This was not a little goofy one. You get a thing you hold in your hand and spray it with a shot blaster. We're talking next level, industrial. It was a washing machine shot blaster. Crazy. There we go. Tactical advanced life right there at you. Oh dear. I had my own forklift truck as well. There was a forklift truck, and because I become the warehouseman and the guy in the workshop, the forklift was mine as well, and that was awesome. Driving around a forklift. Back in the day, it was different. Yeah, them brake shoes were asbestos, but the thing is, after I spent 6 months, and I tried, this is the true story, right? and I worked with the Express Dairies. I was only like 18 at the time, and the first set of brake shoes I put on, they tested them, and after about a month they started squealing, and I tried 6 or 7 different types of brake shoes over the period of 6 months, and I actually secured a UK contract with Express Dairies to supply all the brake shoes for the milk floats. Pretty freaking cool. I was quite at the end of the story, right? It was pretty cool because I was like, and believe it or not, when I actually left that company, Express Dairies contacted me at the other company I worked off. This wasn't about me taking the work away from the other company. This is about the relationship and the effort I put into getting the right brake shoe for this milk float. And when I moved, I left it with them. I moved, and the guys at Express Dairies contacted me, and they said, look, we want you to do the work on the milk floats. Right? So crazy stuff. But yeah, bit of a story there for you anyway. Are we there yet? It's 12 million out. Warehouse hazard driving forklift. Do you know what we had in the warehouse? We had, I've never seen this anywhere. We had a machine that actually changed the battery acid on the forklift. It was 40 litres tank and a massive machine where you could actually change the battery acid on batteries. And what I did is we used it for changing the battery acid in commercial vehicles, right? So what I did is I changed the battery acid inside of the forklift. And you could freaking wheel spin this thing. It was nuts. It was actually crazy. Absolutely crazy it was. You could wheel spin the thing. It's good fun. Glad you found the job. Good. Yeah, interesting stories. Crazy stuff that's happened in the past. I enjoyed it though. But a lot of this stuff makes you who you are, right? Goofy stuff. Can't be embarrassed about it. And do you know what? It was asbestos. When I think about it, obviously there was no asbestos back in the day, right? And there was no major issue about that then. But you never hear him coming. Not with the tactical advanced brake shoes on. They just zoom past and you wouldn't even hear them. $5 million out. I actually did. Do you know what? Something else I did as well. Do you know, I know a lot of people, about bitcoins and all this sort of stuff. Because I've always been quite geeky and liked technology. This is true as well. I actually, probably about 7 years ago, I started mining cryptocurrency. I don't know if anyone knows that. You get GPUs and you mine it. And I actually mined for 4 years, guys. 4 years. I mined Dogecoin for 4 years. And I did quite well out of it. I bought a PC that cost me £1,000. And I mined for 4 years. And I made a good amount of cash out of it. But the reason why I stopped mining was because from the point when I started mining to the point where it ended mining, I spent £1,000 on my PC. When I stopped mining, I made 3,000. I know you think that's a lot, but imagine 4 years of something that's on 24 hours a day. And when I stopped it, I was like, oh, it's just not worth it. And then, a good few years on, that all of a sudden, I wish I left it on.
Auto drive is now off.
Right, here we are. Let's go and have a look. Babbage o'clock. I gave up because it wasn't Chris. It was at the time. It wasn't a major amount. It was like, imagine it's a lot of power. It was on 24 hours a day. 4 GPUs going. That's my sound effects, but that was very similar. And I spent 1,000 on the PC, so I made $2,000 in 4 years. It's not worth it, mate. Not even for an average. It's not even worth it. But when I turned it off, you know, I got like 64 million Dogecoin. You know, now it's probably worth, you know, a fair bit of money. If I would have known, you know, the outcome, I would have carried on mining all the time. Oh, another story for you as well. I've had a lot of, I like RC stuff. I don't, the weird thing about me and RC, you know, radio controlled stuff, is I've had a lot of radio controlled cars in the past. Oh wow, look, there's no, this is good news. There's no freaking, you know what I was going to say, there's no weather effects. I like our RC radio control stuff. I had radio control cars, and I always wanted to get into planes, you know, get a plane. I wasn't really into drones and stuff like that, because back in the day, before they had GPS and all that stuff, you know, you take off and it blows up, right? But I really got into the planes, and I got a few planes. I got like a winged dragon, I got a couple of gliders, and I wasn't really good at flying them. Like, if I was if I would fly it like 2 or 3 times, that would be success. You know what I mean? That would be success. And it's so really funny happened, right? I got a bit big for my boots, right? What happened was I decided I had a really good idea. Right? Oh wow, there's no weather effects there. And the good idea is to buy a petrol plane. I was going big. I could do this. I did about 150 hours on a flight simulator. Yeah, decent amount of cash. And it's going up as well. I did sell quite a bit of Doge on... I spent every year I sell about 7,500 a year on Doge, just to just pay for Christmas, and you know, I don't pay for Christmas, but you know what I mean, just a bit of extra cash. The reason why 7,500 a year is because 7,500 is the maximum amount you can do on PayPal transactions per year. It's a good amount. But yeah, like I said, with the planes, right? I went big. And I only had a couple of small planes, and I bought this plane. I'm not joking. 5.5 meter wingspan. It had a petrol engine, big engine. It was big. It was made out of balsa wood. It was a monster. And it wasn't just a normal like plane, right? This was a 8 control plane here. Ailerons, rudders. Yeah, this is not a newbie plane here, guys. This was a full plane with full plane controls, right? And the previous planes I had only 4, right? So ailerons and rudder, right? So they were a lot easier. And this was my first one with like going freaking nuts. And so I got the plane, and it was my first time. I've never flown it before. It's petrol engine, top speed, guys, 60 mile an hour. I know it doesn't sound fast, but 60 mile an hour. Think of something hitting you with a 5 meter wingspan at 60 mile an hour. You're going to kill someone. It's freaking death-defying. Anyway, so I got this plane, and I was actually that nervous. I did the flight simulator to try and learn like the 6 controls, right? And in the flight simulator, I did really well. And I was going to go and fly it. You know, you need a runway with this thing. It wasn't small. I've got pictures of it. I look at the pictures now, and I just face plant, go, frickin' hell, what were you doing? Anyway, so I got this plane. I took it over the fields. It come with like a power pack. You needed a starter for it. It was a freaking beast. I've gone over the fields, and I phoned one of my mates, Russell. I said, look, Russ, I'm going over the fields to fly the plane. I said, look, don't tell anyone. I don't need the pressure. I do not need the pressure of flying this plane, right? I want to go over there. I want to fly this plane. I just don't want all my friends watching me, right? So I've gone over there, You can make this up. I've gone over the park. RC. I've gone over there. And when I say a runway, guys, we're talking a proper runway here. It's a big plane. It needed a big runway. So I got a runway. Standing there, mate, and he went, look, I've just got to tell you, I phoned Catherine and a few other people, and they're coming over in a minute. I was like, why did you do that? I don't need this pressure. I don't need other people watching. 5 seconds later, like a family of 7 are standing behind me. Like 2 adults, 3 children, they're all standing there watching the petrol motors running. I started sweating, thinking, oh, I don't need this pressure, guys. I'm not up for this. I just come over just to, quickly fly this. Just quickly give it a go. Not all these people are standing there, and I'm like, oh my god, I knew I had to fly it. And coming from like doing the simulator to flying this big plane, I'm thinking, holy crap. So anyway, so I'm sitting there. The engine's revving up. Catherine's turned up. All the other guys are turning. They're all standing there, and I'm just, I was dreading it. I flew down this very, very long runway, and the plane took off. It took off. It's in the air, and as soon as the wheels come off the ground, I wanted to land it. As soon as it took off, I just like, holy crap. When you do RC, the axis of a plane, right, it changes when it's flying towards you and flying away. It's the Constellation Phoenix, yeah. So I took off, and the plane's taken off, and it's turning towards me, and I made a 101 mistake, guys, right? The plane flew past me, and as it flew past me, I was standing in front of a tree. So the plane flows past. I turn around, there's a freaking tree there. Freaking 101 noob mistake. So I used my imagination, right, to try and turn the freaking plane around, but I couldn't even see it. It was on the other side of the tree. Everyone who's watching is going, oh, whoa, double pressure. Don't need this. The plane come out the other side of the tree, like dive bombing towards the floor. I was like, shit. I pulled the nose up. All I was thinking is fucking land this thing. It dive bomb, it flew around, I landed, and at the last minute, the front wheel broke off, right? But it landed, we were down, I put the aerial down, I went, that's it guys, we're done, that's it, it's over, that is it. End of it. The plane's on the floor, I saw that as great success. Russell looked at me and went, fucking mate, that was awesome. You did so well there. Right, now this is where I sold it. Wait. I had to go for repair. So I went to like an RC shop and I went in and I said it needs repair. Right? So I've gone in and I said it needs repair. And he said, oh, have you flown on this before? And I went, no, that's the first one I've ever flown. And he looked at me in disgust. He looked at me and he went, what do you mean? He said, you flew that on your own? I said, yeah. I flew it on my own. And he just looked at me in shock. And he went, you do realise that is a real flight trainer plane. Didn't you realise in the controller that it had 3 ports? This is actually used to actually train pilots on full flight training. And I went, no. And I bought that wheel and I put it on eBay and sold the fucking plane. I never flew it again. I'm serious. That was my experience with RC, guys. Oh dear. But the claim to fame was, it was a big one. I've got pictures of it. It is a monster. Oh, I felt like such a noob for even freaking flying the thing, to be fair. That was absolutely nuts, that was. That's my experience of RC. I'm terrified of freaking planes. Planes terrify me. That was ignorance there, me flying that plane. I'm glad there's no weather here. Oh, nose up. Has anyone else here tried RC as well? Anyone else giving it a go? Maybe not to my scale. Oh, do you want to hear another one? I've got another one as well, right? This is a cracker. So after I got rid of that plane, do you know what? I hate fucking flying. Did I ever tell you that? I cannot stand flying at all. I hate RC planes. I know it sounds crazy, but it wasn't a good experience flying the big one. And after I landed, right, and I sold it, I felt a bit defeated, you know, and I felt like, you know, so I got something smaller. So I thought I'd get something, I'll get a smaller plane, get something smaller. I don't know why I was doing this to myself at this point in time. It wasn't like it was a good experience with the big one. So I got I got a couple of winged dragons, and then I got this glider. I got a power glider. A lot of you guys know what that is. You know, it's got an engine on it. It's got a big wingspan, maybe 3 meters, right? But it's got a smallest engine, so it uses the engine to lift it up, and it flies slow and you glide around. It sounds really majestic. Sounds really nice. So I got one of them. So I've gone out over the fields on my own, mind me, and this is it. It was very, what's the right word? It was you know, I took off. I was flying. And it was a cloudy day, guys. It was it was a cloudy day. And the plane flew up in the sky. And the plane was the plane was white, and it flew up into the clouds, and I just lost it. It disappeared. I just lost it in the clouds. No, I'm just going to say, if you're going to make a plane, why make it white? It's freaking in the clouds. I'm not joking. It flew into the clouds. And I just I put the aerial down. And that was it. It was gone. I never saw it again. Oh dear. I didn't laugh about it at the time. Oh dear. I walked home with the controller. Oh dear. No, it never came back. It was gone. I've no idea where it crash landed. I never saw it again. That only had one flight, that plane. I to this day, I have thought about getting another RC plane. But yeah, the outcome might not be good, mightn't it? I probably want to give it a miss. My track record of RC planes is not particularly good. Oh dear. I hope it didn't hit anything. I didn't have any GPS or anything like that, a webcam, mate. It was just fly up in the sky. I was just staring into the clouds, trying to focus. I did guess. Once I lost it, I tried to guess, right? I tried to guess. I did the old turn left, turn, and that's it. I think it's flying towards me. And I was focusing into the clouds. And I just lost it. It just gone. Yeah, me and RC didn't get on too well. Not at all. I enjoyed it though. It was fun. Drones are easier because they have GPS and you could go back to home. Planes are hard, guys. Really fucking hard. Yeah, drones are easier because you got with a plane. You know, my take. What I did after that, I did buy a winged dragon, and winged dragons are pretty good. I got a 4, you know, so ailerons, rudders, you know, simple one. Do you know what I did on my first day I got it? I sprayed it orange. Right? You need to spray it orange because if you're looking in the sky, having a white plane is not a good thing. Why would you even make a plane white if you're flying it in the freaking sky? Sounds like a freaking noob thing to do, doesn't it? If the clouds are white and the plane's white, you're never going to see it. I don't know. I probably need to go to Specsavers as well. See if we got any missions. That was something low there. Oh, I'm flying low. Better not be a penalty there. Merchant waste. 2.5k. Oh, no way. Oh. I could try that one. You guys have... I'm sure you guys have done some stupid stuff as well. Oh dear. Makes you laugh, doesn't it? I still, actually, believe it or not, although I actually don't like flying planes, I still want to get another one. I want to get good at it. I did have some successful flights, like, you know, landing, in taking off. But there was lots of disasters, though. And that big plane I had was actually made out of balsa wood, so you only get one go with that one, right? One crash, game over. Yeah, you don't get many chances with a balsa wood plane. I would say 3.81 is way better. Can I do this mission in the ship, guys? Can I do it? I don't know. We're going to give it a go. It's 10,000. So I'm gonna... Mining claim. In the atmosphere, we're heading that way. Yeah, don't watch my flight test videos of Star Citizen. Helicopters, I always... Do you know what? I was always up for a bit of helicopter, I must admit. My take is when my... Not... Most of the time I've done quite... I've managed to land and do alright, right? The thing I had with helicopters is that you get one go, don't you? You get one chance with them. You could spend like quite a lot of money back in the day on a helicopter. And we were talking like 700 quid, right, for a good helicopter. And it'd be quite a quick experience. They're not massive. I do know we're 5 hours normally on the stream. We're boosting up. Yeah, I watch his channel. I watch both of them. I've been subscribed to quite a few of the old guys that do all the flight stuff. Well, I actually don't think you chop something off. I think when the blade hits something, you just fall out the sky and then the helicopter just implodes. You know, you don't get many chances with the helicopter. That's the issue. I know the other thing is with the plane. I think the plane's way harder, right? Because with the plane, you're flying forward. You can't stop. You know what I'm getting at? Once you're flying in one direction, that's it. If something's in front of you, you're either going to move out the way, you're going to hit it. With a drone, you can stop on the spot and hover. With a helicopter, I think there's a little bit more inertia with the helicopter. There is, isn't there? Has anyone here ever tried a helicopter? Not necessarily a real one, but an RC one. I'm still going to go back to the planes, guys. I'm still going to go... I did buy another plane recently, and I did crash it on my first flight. But, no, let's just take that back. I flew it round. It needs a little bit of... I struggled with the adjustment on the ailerons and the rudders, yeah? So, I definitely believe it wasn't my fault. Do you know what? I ordered the plane, and when I ordered it, I actually ordered a separate set of wings and ailerons, you know? Expecting to crash. Thanks, Gaming, for the sub, buddy. Appreciate that. The cars are safe. Cars are easy. I've had loads of cars. Loads of trucks, all sorts of things. I've overvolted them. Bigger motors. Done crazy stuff on the cars, man. The cars are much easier. And cars these days in RC world are nuts. You can go and pick yourself up a car for like 40, 50 quid, and they are crazy speed. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. You did a heli. I only ever did a heli to Torero. What's that mean? I don't know. What's that? Is that an RC one or a real one? I prefer planes, though. Helicopters are boring. I think if I had loads of money, helicopters would be a better option, but helicopters can be quite expensive because I've never tried a helicopter. I'm not really sure what the controls are. I still, you know, I still want to master planes. Nitrous truck. I had believe it or not, the only petrol one I had was the big boy plane. That was petrol. You know, that come with a full starter system, the fuel system. I had additional engines. It was freaking dangerous, that thing. It was nuts. I'll get some pictures out and post them at some point. I've got my nephew standing. It's big. We're talking, when I say big plane, we're talking big. You know, 5 meters wingspan. It's a big one. Even looking back on it now, that the fact that I even took off on that and landed was... Even to this day, my mate Russell says, I can't believe you landed that. Oh dear. Thanks, buddy. Glad you enjoyed this stream. Peace out. Thanks for hanging out. We're on a mission here. Yeah, the gas arses are crap. I've never tried them either. But the electric ones these days are nuts. Yeah, Kerbal Space Program's a lot safer. Absolutely. Definitely snowy. Yeah, that's it, man. The old petrol ones. And that's like, that petrol plane I had was old school as well, right? It was big, but it was, you know... There's no reason to have a petrol plane now, other than nostalgic, because the electric ones are way better, right? Because they got more torque, they got more power, you can get more lift. You don't have as much flight time. The petrol ones have way more flight time. I could fly my petrol plane, although I did just take off and land, you could fly it for 25, 30, 40 minutes. Easy. You know, depending on your size of the tank. You know, two-stroke mix. I'm up for another plane. Probably should do it. You can buy flight simulators online where you get the flight simulator and you get like a controller that plugs in by USB, and that's what I did before I flew the big plane. I did 40 hours on the flight simulator. You know, you can turn wind on. It doesn't beat having a real one though. Oh, take it easy, West. Night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you like the stories. He used to have quite a few tracks, cars and trucks. Nice. See you later, Ben. Night, buddy. Not really sure if I can do this mission solo. We're going to give it a go, aren't we? Sentries destroyed, 0 of 9. Can I do it? It's 10 minutes. It's 10,000 for this one. Started to think. I don't think I've done this one before. We can give it a crack, can't we? Give it a bit of a boom. Has anyone here got an electric car? Are we all on petrol and diesel still? I'm sure someone here's got a petrol car. Yeah, I'm guessing anyway. Oh, you used to race them, do you? Yeah, the buggies are safer, aren't they? Like doing them sorts of... When you say buggies, you mean RC ones, obviously. I would get a plane again. Would think about it. I can still repair the one I've got at some point. Thanks, Razor One. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate the support. You sold your car? I would get an electric car, but the only problem I got is I live in a residential area without a garage, right, or anything where I can charge it. So I think if I had the option of if I had a garage, I'd probably get one. Man, I'm a die-hard car guy as well, right? Cars and bikes. I've had lots of bikes. When I believe it or not, I actually started on bikes. When I was 16, I got a Honda City Fly. I got my provisional license. It was a 125, restricted, obviously. And clearly I restricted it. No, it wasn't that fast anyway, right? So you even de-restricted. And loved that thing. It was more like a on-road, off-road bike. Have a look. Don't think they make them anymore. Great bike. Loved it. And then once I had that, I always liked the Aprilia, right? Yeah, well, not the, you know, let's not go too far. It was the 125. I know there was the Aprilia RS 125. I got the NSR, the Honda NSR 125, and I de-restricted it. That thing would do 120 mile an hour, guys. A 125, 100, that was nuts, that thing. It wasn't that, going back now, it wasn't that fast. Then I went to, I've had hundreds of bikes, guys. I say lots.
Quantum drive is now off.
I then went to a Honda Gullarm. Oh, well, look, someone said that there. I had a Gullarm. Wow. I had a Gullarm. I had a Gullarm. So you had the VFF 400 NC30. I had the Gullarm. So I had the dual arm, yeah? The 400, yeah? I love that bike. I debaffled the exhaust. It was nuts. That was awesome. Loved it. I had that on the E-Reg. If I kept that now, it'd be worth it. My best friend bought that off me, and it's worth, you know, a good amount of cash now. Well, you know, 6 grand. I sold it in for I think like 900 quid at the time. Crazy. Classic that was. I loved it. Awesome bike. Sounded awesome. I loved it. And then after that, I had a Hornet. 600 Hornet. After the Hornet was alright. I did enjoy it. It was more of a commute because I commuted, right? It was a good bike. Then I got a ZXR 750 RRP1. That was a converted bike. It was tracked but on road. It was freaking nuts. When I got it, I put a 57.2 sprocket on the back. And you could wheelie in first, second, and third off the throttle. I lost 20 mile an hour for my top speed. Yeah, don't worry about that, do we? Yeah, so that was good fun. Then I got a TL1000. It was quite stubby. The problem is with the TL1000, I'm 6'2", and believe it or not, the TL1000 is really small. I know you think, oh, it's big. The TL1000 was way smaller than the ZXR 750RR. So in the end, it was freaking heavy though. It went over once. Struggled to pick the bad boy up. It was stumpy. That's the right word, isn't it? The most fun one I had was the 750 RP1. That was good. I've had an R1. That was an older one, pre ABS. I've had quite a few bikes. I loved it. I got rid of them in the end because I didn't want to die. Here we go. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm thinking I'm probably going to die here because it's a 10,000 mission, so I'm guessing it's going to be hard. After I did the old bike thing, what ship you got? Right now, we are in the Phoenix, Constellation Phoenix. We got a Century Destroyer. I'm not looking forward to doing this, to be honest. The reason I say that is because the value of this mission is quite high. There's a high chance that I might struggle here. The speed triples. Speed triples cool. I thought about going on the whole, you know, the cruiser one now. To slow me down a bit. At the moment, I've got a couple of bikes. I've got a 600. I've got a CBR 600, and I've got, believe it or not, I've got a CB 500. And the reason why I got the CB 500 is because that's the one I took my bike test on. And it's a bit nostalgic thing. I only paid like 600 quid for the thing. And I put new brake pads on it and new housing and a few other bits. FX 350. Oh, nice. Interesting one. I heard, yeah. I have an R1 at the moment. The R1's nuts, mate. If you've got a new R1, the only thing back, you know, my the 750 RRP1 I had no ABS, no anti-wheelie, no nothing, right? You know what I'm saying? It was just, it was raw. You know, it's like going back in the day and getting in a, you know, an RS Cosworth, right? There's nothing there, right? It's just all, it's the steering wheel and the foot pedal. Nothing's going to save you. And I think with a lot of the newer bikes these days, you know, with anti-wheelie, ABS, you know, and all this sort of stuff, it's definitely safer, but it does take away a lot of the, you know what I mean? Pulls it back a bit. But you definitely need it on the R1 because, you know, my one was nuts. You could kill yourself on the throttle. It's crazy. Even on the RR, it was dangerous. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I've got a skateboard that does 46 mile an hour. I built a skateboard. I built a couple of e-bikes. Not that fast. I've got one that does about 40. It's not that fast. But the skateboard's dangerous. Oh, we're pinging down there. Are we pinging down there? No, we're not. A bit closer. Oh, do you know the KTM? I'm with you on that. One of my mates went down the KTM route, right? So he converted it to. He went full on moto on road, you know, with slicks. He didn't have a freaking stand. It was nuts. You know, it was a 400, but the torque on the thing was absolutely nuts. For sheer fun, that thing looked great fun. You go round the roundabout like with your leg out rather than your leg in. It's all weird. It looks great fun though. I would love to try one. It looked like good fun. Oh, no ABS. Oh, so you got a good one there then. Well, I think that's probably better, to be honest with you. It's not necessarily safer, but it's more raw and, you know, real.
Radar contact.
Oh god, here we go. It's a man's bike.
Radar contact.
Oh god, here we go. Shit.
Radar contact.
Oh no, this doesn't sound very good, is it?
Radar contact.
Keep a bit of
Radar
cruising.
contact.
I'm not confident about this. There's so many ships here. Oh no, these are okay. We're right at the moment. So I'm guessing, do I do the same thing that we do over at Grimex? We find them first and then we start shooting? Because the time hasn't started yet, is it?
Radar contact.
I'm sure we'll get shot from behind.
Rear shields damaged. Radar contact. Front shields damaged.
Oh no, it's not good, is it?
Damaged. Starboard shields damaged.
I had a feeling this is going to be a bad idea. Try and get some missile locks on them. They're going to engage me again. Nah, I think with guns might get me, you know. These guns are pretty bad boys. Even though they don't look like they're going to even hit him.
Front shields damaged. Enemy down. Starboard shields damaged. Enemy down. Starboard shields damaged. Port shields damaged.
So far, so good, right? I need to pull away and get a bit of distance on this guy.
Engines critical. Radar contact.
Without hitting a freaking rock. Fingers crossed. RNG. Chris Roberts Scott's with us. Don't hit a rock.
Radar contact.
Okay, it's working out alright at the moment. We could try and miss a lot, but like I said, I need to reduce speed down to do it. There we go.
Target acquired.
Missiles out. Missiles out.
Enemy down.
Boom.
Target
Dead.
acquired.
Yes, get in there. Woo! I think we took some damage there, more than what's apparent, if that makes any sense. So if I start destroying these... Oh, shit. Well, is that... Hopefully that's what's in front of us.
Radar contact.
Start cruising this way.
Radar contact.
Are they...
Radar contact.
Now these are all towers, so we can... hang on, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we just start shooting them, yeah? If a timer starts, this is going to make it really difficult, but we're going to have to give it a go, right? Something shoot me. The stations are shooting me, okay. So we go for this one first.
Enemy down.
10k this one, guys. This is money, money, money.
Enemy down.
See what I mean? You've got long range with these the Constellation, and the guns are devastating. The only downside is the freaking shields, right?
Enemy down.
Are they targets? They're blue ones, so guess not.
Enemy down.
It's gonna be easy in 10k here, guys. Don't say disconnect. Shit, rock. Where? So we're missing 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. Where do we reckon? We'll do a bit of scanning. Search area's over that way, so maybe head that way. So far, so good. This is going to be easy 10k. We have got some red damage to a nacelle, or one of the engines you can see on that side. Hopefully that doesn't become a problem. I think them targets we're picking up are the ships, so I don't want to turn for them. What do you reckon? I think it's past this area, because why would, you know, why would it be here? There we go, we're on it now. Could be behind us. I can see the targets behind it. It could be them ships, so I can't be sure, certain. Let's have a look. Can't see anything, can you? So far, this has actually been quite easy. This is like a good mission to do by the look of it. Unless we cannot find this other location. We did fly towards it. Oh, did I get it already? No way, I couldn't have got it. We didn't even complete it. I didn't even see that, did I? No. Really? How did I even get it? Really? We had 4 more to go. How do we even complete that? 10k? Frickin' hell. I don't quite get that. Did anyone get that? Don't get that at all. Don't make sense. It said there was 3 left. Frickin' hell. No idea. That was the easiest 10k I've ever made. What's that one then? Should we try that one? Let's get in with the 10Ks, guys. Oh no, why? It has to be like out of Mongolia though, doesn't it? That's the only downside, isn't it? They're there, but they're like, where the frick is it? It's not that far. Not quite sure if we're jumping. There's a blue one. Is there a blue one on top of that one? There's a obstruction. Maybe there's a rock in the way. Oh, it's that big rock there, is it? Could be. What is the obstruction? I can't see the obstruction. Maybe the obstruction is can't see the obstruction there, can you? Actually, there might be. There might be something in the way further out. Looks good to me. Fly up this way a bit. Can you? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. This is the. Are we in the Phoenix? I think we're in the Phoenix, aren't we? I think the Phoenix is a limited ship, isn't it? So you can't with this one. But you can purchase the Constellations. Don't know if you can do them right now, but they always come on sales. I mean, the Phoenix will come on sale again as well, so it's not like you're not going to be able to get one. Does look nice. Does look a pretty cool ship, doesn't it? Cool. Well, probably on that note, guys, I'm going to call it a night. 2 o'clock in the morning. So what do I do? 4, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 4, 5 hours there. Good timing. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And also enjoyed the tactical advanced story time. Everything I've cocked up in the past years by being a freaking noob. Same time next week. Going to be doing the same thing. Getting stuck in. Like I said, I would have streamed last weekend, but because of the 30Ks, guys, it would have been brutal for you guys. I'd rather do it. It's a little bit more solid. It's much more solid this week. Well, we haven't had 130k, have we? Let's be honest. We've had no issues. It's been good fun. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And appreciate all you guys who supported the stream. Give us a like on the video as well. Helps out. Thanks to the guys that have the new subs tonight. New members. Also appreciate the guys with the super chats. Very kind of you. And yeah, look forward to next week, guys. I'm looking forward to it for the Tactical Advanced Talk Time. Peace out, guys. Appreciate you all. Appreciate the members as well. It means a lot. And see you guys next week. Peace out.